Beep. Beep. Beep, beep. Are there? I have Hellfire Coliseum teleporter. Nice, man. No, it's great. It's a banger. Oh, Neep must do setup. Ignore that. I'm level 54. What the freak? Why would you send that message? You need to get 50 more levels for my party. But also, why are you level 54, bro? Lock in. Yo, I can't wait for non-permadeath. It's gonna be a banger. I'm gonna have to deal with the question constantly every day of why can't I join your server? Because you're a non-permadeath player. That's why. Better have to start playing non-permadeath, dog. It's over. Half 90% of the player base is gonna be non-permadeath. I just died. Yeah, I just realized the whatever it's called. The quest skips get you to higher level than that. And not even all of them. I'm talking about, like, you know, the ones you get from gambling. Because I love gambling. They call me Mr. Gamble. You know it? Cool. Okay, I've set everything up. Now to accept all the party invites. DPR. Let me look at Twitch. Let me look at Twitch. I've ignored Twitch. I have neglected them. Beach. Are there? I'm ready to click things. I mean, WASD thing. Bro, it's the Hellfire's not on calendar yet. You gotta wait an hour, I think, right? Yeah. Sloth speed. Before I can join your part. Okay, you might have to lock in. Why is this random noob joining me? Disgusting, right? You know I hate noobs, right? I once got arrested for hating a noob. I have crimes against noobs, actually. God. I'm actually Deepwoken's most hated person because I hate noobs. You have noobs. What? No. I'm not mean. What's the crazy thing they say in movies? I'm liberating you. I'm enlightening you. I'm setting you free by killing you. Never mind. Also, hello. Wasn't we all noobs once? Not me. I was never a noob. I was born not a noob. This was an empty server, Bamshi. This server had 2 people in it, and one of them was me. Best ASMR for Kaleidoscope. Cute girl ASMR playlist that'll get you banned from YouTube, even though it's a private playlist. I'm temporarily being discriminated. No. You don't have the level to join. That means it's not temporary. You will always be... Never mind. No life stalker. Well, Bamshi, you don't know because you don't... You know, you don't give me money, but the members and the subs and the cool people, I ping them first. They know. They get a 5-minute warning. But you hate Neep, so you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that I care about my Prime subs, and they get to... So about 10 to 15 people join before anybody, and then there's people who are locked in, stalking the profile. Add that another 5 to 10. And then you have everyone who joins after seeing the ping, and then they're going, oh, yeah. And that leads to a queue of 45 on update days for some reason. Yeah, I was never a noob, bro. Watch my first live, bro. Day 1 PQ live. I was not a noob. I was locked in. I was a little bit of a noob. Okay, I thought it had God mode for a second. It wouldn't die. Yeah. Okay, good work, Scrub. Stalking since 4:30. Nice, man. I'm stalking for 45 minutes. Yeah, casual 40 minutes late. Or is it 40 minutes early and really the real schedule is 7:30? So I died. Right, let me see. I'm in the server. I'm still on empty loading bar. Yeah, it's wraps. Something about, yeah, it's a day old server. It might be breaking. Of course the queue is moving fast, bro. Oh, these guys just playing the game, bro. He didn't even give me 400 legendaries when I joined, bro. What the hell? It's messed up. Loki, there might be a rant. I don't even know. Whenever YouTube Noti goes out, I just go have Neepy's profile. I'm glad. Yeah, my book. How many people have my profile bookmarked? That's a banger. What a culture that has been created around this game of just stalking profiles of devs and YouTubers. I mean, I say that, but there's probably a lot of games with that going on. Thanks for the idea. I gotta get my setup. My setup is cooked. I need my guest cape. Clown costume was cool until it was no longer the best speed setup in the game. Tragic. Damn. What do you mean that's my method? Okay, speaking of methods of joining people, you have no idea the methods that were used way back in the day. I mean, it's not even funny. Back during the egg hunts when people would stalk Roblox developers, oh my god. They'd write little scripts. They'd have discords saying, oh my god, big ding ding ding, this guy's, he's in. And, oh my god. All that for a funny little egg. Yo, I just got the egg of infinite. Never mind. Priority queue. Yeah, bro, you're already cheating. Like, what is this? All right, where are you guys? Where are you freaks? We're Prismic grindstoning for an hour, and then HELLFIRE's on calendar. I haven't got a Prismic drop yet. That's all I'm saying. This game might suck and hate me. Omni staff and traded for 2 Scorching Fists, 2 Voodoos, and a Crystal Flag. Well, the Crystal Flag is worthless, but the Scorching Fists, I mean, I don't know why you need 2, but pretty good, I guess. The Voodoos are completely dead. I don't know why. Don't trade for, just get a Voodoo, bro. Just do Mad Hatter. Who is GER? Who is that? Spare Scorches. But yeah, but I wouldn't trade them to you. Bamchi, let's pretend I'm a notorious trader. Let's imagine a scenario real quick. I'm a trading loser. I just trade always. I have 30 of every item. What would you offer me? What is your offer? Let's just pretend. Do me a favor. Pretend I'm an idiot. Okay? Kill him. Valor. How much Valor? What do you look at me and think I deserve? Pretend. Yeah, air quotes. Imagine I'm an idiot. Okay, nope. I can do it pretty easily. What? I need to see how much I have. Then you came here unprepared. And you know what happens to the unprepared? They get clowned on and ganked. Yep. So, unlucky, bro. You lost. You lost your chance. Came out unprepared, fool. Plus, I think I won Valor. I think I actually won the game. Because there's no way they'll ever price anything 35k. You said 35k. Shit, come on down. I mean 35k. Really? You lost your chance. Okay, well, you lost yours, actually. Yeah, what was that, punk? I don't need your blood money. Is a gold experience Requiem. Requiem. I have to remember how to say that word. Why are you saying, what is that? Music to my ears. I think, by the way, I think I won Valor. Okay. They're adding quests soon, and they might add daily quests, and those daily quests might just give Valor. And at that point, Valor is worthless in trades. You just do a daily quest and get 5k. It's not gonna matter. Infinite death loop. Isn't that the double slicer leg? You'd be surprised how often that happens. We got so many slicer bombs. Anyways, you'd be surprised how never mind. What I meant to say was, is that the Naruto thing? Where you make them live out 1,000 years or something in an instant? As just insane tech. That's actually insane. That is unfathomable. Can you imagine you're 5 seconds from just dying and someone goes, oh, here's 1,000 years. What? What's your highest rank? What? I'm so cooked. Just out of nowhere. Oh. Yo, picture this. The queue is 75. A man goes, I'm 38 in queue. Am I cooked? Christmas was so good. Can we get Christmas part 2? Pixelmas 2? My ear just cleared. I can hear everything. I can hear the music. Beautiful. Also, I've never gone a Prism Scepter. I just want that to be known as well. Just keep that in mind. Whenever you call Neep Spooned. Well, I should not, never mind. Should not look away from the screen. I've got everything but a shard breaker. Hey man, you're missing the most important part. Yeah, well, there are Crystal Depths on calendar in a few days, so you'll have your chance, probably. I'll get 8 more, you know. Everyone else will get 20 more because they're luckier than me, you know, which is great. 7 rows of shard breakers. I'm hella ready. So as a noob, I got squat. If you start in Christmas, then you're chilling. Christmas, they gave out so much stuff. Most of... if I think back to what I did in Halloween during the Pixelmas Halloween and what effect that has had on my game now, it's very minuscule. It's very, very minuscule. I was not lucky during Halloween. 10% of what I did in Halloween matters today. And Christmas, it's, you know, a big point. I mean, I have so many gingerbread cookies. I went hard on Christmas. Yeah, I got red scarves. Accept me. Oh, hold up. Seven of those stupid robes. Prism cloaks? Seven. You gotta go into the browse to join the party. Unlucky. Why am I even... I don't care about that. Gotta hit the old 9 lives. Make sure no one's nefarious. This guy's in 30 ping, bro. Look at these beautiful mythics. Yeah, so they delayed the update, which is good and bad. It's bad because we know that it's nowhere near done now. It's good because it's good. Though it is better on Saturday. That me, the only real Brian hero, hates it. What? It means this will be the first week in a while where I'm not just here getting a bunch of lucky blocks on Saturday. But I think, I don't know what the calendar is going to be. I gotta look. Oh god, don't call Prismic when I'm about to get the skin. He might hate me. The real Brian hates him. Giving Brian a bad name. Roast duck lovers, how's it going? Neep XD. Roast duck lovers, you just ate a roast duck. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever eaten a duck. Also, this skin's a chicken. I actually ate chicken today. Thoughts? Cannibalism. Tomorrow, at 6 p.m. maybe, who knows? Tomorrow's the update day, right? I'll try to... I'm gonna do what I always do, which is I'll do a gauntlet stream and then I'll leave and then I'll come back because there's no update. Sad face. And then Sunday I'll, you know, be there for a while because it's update day, unless it gets delayed till 11 p.m., which would just be the worst thing ever. And also not make sense. I mean, I know it's a world, but here's the problem, right? They love to add to updates. I'm sure one of the things is done. I'm sure quest rework is done, or the new world boss is done. But usually what happened last time is they added the overseer with the forge upgrades. So what happened was the overseer was not done. Everything else was done. So we didn't get the other things until the seer was done, but the seer was holding back. So I'm worried this new world boss is just what's taking them a while. So GG. They didn't have to have a new world boss, but I guess it's cool. The quest rework plus world boss. Probably gonna have quests. Heroes might have quests. I'm really curious to see what'll happen. Chat, go quest skip. Do this, right? Make one extra character, do all the quest skips, choose all your quests, leave it, forget about it. Do another one, claim them all, don't claim the quests. You know, two possibilities. They wipe the quests and then, you know, they give you new ones, or there's new quests, and if you already have them, you know, the menu open that has them completed, it'll bug something out and you'll be able to double choose stats. We're bug abusing. The kiddos have spring break. Well, it's better than it being delayed until... I don't care about the day. I don't care about the day being delayed. Hold on. Hellfire's today. It's going to be Inferno Chasm tomorrow, and then Mad Hatter, and then... Let me think. This is today. That's tomorrow. That's Sunday. Okay, so yeah, basically Chasm the entire day. But... it doesn't matter about the day, okay? The day doesn't matter. We got a witch. What's gonna be found first, a Prismic or the witch? I'm assuming the witch. They're really hustling. It doesn't matter about the day. It matters when it's 11 p.m. Then it's bad. Because I'm just leaving. I'm not gonna be here at midnight, you know, waiting for an update. Got me fucked up. So it's okay that's been delayed a day. But if it gets delayed until the middle of the night again, like Dungeon Rush and like Seer, then I have a problem. I think everybody has a problem. You disgust me, bro. The Bryans are fighting. You're also named Brian, and you've been asking about trades for reserve. Facts. Facts. He hates you because you kept asking to get a trade for your reserve shards in a place where we are all using items like this. Chicken wings. It's not late, bro. It's actually early. You've been gaslit, kid. Early. Here I am. You're welcome. What? I mean, I'm just locked in for real. Gonna do Hellfires. That's like the best dungeon. They delayed our update, so we're gonna have to humbly Saturday it up, etc, etc. I'm really hoping what it's gonna be is the update Sunday right at before the gauntlet. That's what I'm hoping. Also, we will be able to tell if the quest rework will make us weaker or stronger based on how difficult the gauntlet is. Because the gauntlet is most likely designed as if the quest rework will be out. So if it's not, we will be able to see. If we're struggling, the quest will make us stronger. If it's too easy, they're cooking us. It's over. I'm accepting people into the party. I am. Over a mil HP. It definitely does. I mean, in 10 seconds, I do 50k damage. Maybe not, actually. You know, I'd assume it's a couple mil. It just gets deleted when we're doing a total of 100k DPS, you know? They delayed the update. Okay. Here's the thing, right? Their update is never actually at 5 p.m. They've been doing it at 12, but saying it's 5. So it's probably just Sunday morning instead. Hog. How are you? Exceptional. They delayed the update, but it doesn't really affect me. The calendar was really bad for a few days. Now we're starting 4 days of really good calendars. Okay. It's a banger. My favorite 4 calendars. Dungeons I actually care about the loot from. Dungeons that owe me drops. Dungeons that are smooth. You know? Cerberus. And I'm trying to break my curse of not getting a Prismic drop. I'll take your word for it. What? No, it really is just a day late. Because I saw someone post a thing saying the update schedule is terrible. And it showed that it was Monday for them. And I couldn't believe my eyes. I went, Monday? That would mean your time zone is in the, the future. So I went and checked, and yeah, lo and behold, it was delayed a day. Yo, I'm at 16k base Valor. I'm low-key the best. Neep will never die. Why you guys fighting? He hates the fake Brian. Probably Hellfire. Why do you say Cerberus as your second favorite dungeon? Zeal. First favorite dungeon, Hellfire. Second favorite dungeon, Cerberus, and Zeal the Sorcerer King. Nice, bro. That's actually insane. Wait, you did say favorite boss / dungeon. Never mind. Zeal counts. Really, your favorite dungeon's Hellfire? I know that's literally one of my titles, but I like dungeons that kill people. I like seeing level 100s die. Those are my favorite dungeons. Heroes. Oh my god. Bro, Slicer killed me twice. Don't even talk about heroes being your favorite. So, Geodragon and Seer. What do you say to me? What are you doing today? It's in the title. I'm breaking my curse, and then we're doing hella Hellfires. Joke intended. Hellfire. We're playing the newest biome. That's what we're doing. Oh, what? The newest biome? Never mind. Yeah, I'm delaying the update by a day. It was my fault. I said, guys, stop. I don't want to play your game. Oh, okay. We're basically update day waiting room. Let's be honest here. But there's a chance the Prism Cloak is OP in the next update. What's the best weapon you can get for a new player? A Coral Staff. And I don't need to give you it. You can just go get one on your own. It's the best new player item. What the hell? I don't even know. This dungeon loot sucks, but I don't care. For love of the game. Tell me if you're in a Prismic after this dies. People of the world. Oh my god, we have a chance. We actually have a chance. You guys all suck. Yeah, so a Coral Staff, probably the best thing you can get as a new player. The best thing you can get on your own, playing the game. Yep, you're welcome. That'll be $20. LDPS. I know, right? Well, mid-game, like below Cherry Biome. With that Coral Staff, you could, get weapon. You could do some Mushroom Den, and in the process, you might get a bow. That's a pretty good weapon at that level. You could try your luck in the Ice Biome, doing the Arctic Deer. The Frostbow is a very strong weapon. And it's very easy to get. Arctic Deer is free with the Coral Staff. You know, so it's really just, do you want to get a Mushroom Bow and get a Mushroom Bomb, or do you want to, you know, get your Mushroom Bomb and then move on and try some Arctic Deer? Top 3 best DPS weapons. Shardbreaker, Magic Leaf Dagger, keep in mind DPS does not mean it's good. I don't know what number 3 would be. I'm gonna be real. Floral Axe, technically. Floral Axe can get 5k DPS if you dump it. That's technically top 3 DPS. PQ likes to do my school projects. Okay, first of all, it's a lose-lose situation. You know you're meant to be there to learn things, right? The guest gun's okay. They kind of nerfed it a lot and it needs the hat, but it's not... I'm not going to slap you in the mouth if you're using a guest gun, okay? But I'm not going to tell you it's a good item anymore. Barely play PQ now because it's the same thing every day. Grind. Well, that's because you're playing it like that. Why are you guys grinding, bro? Play the game. Cyberbully somebody. Walk around the overworld. Y'all just be, oh my god, we need keys. More, please. 700 hours of key. No, that's why. That's why you're not having fun, Jusk. Back during Christmas and the early days, we just played the game, bro. Y'all ruined the... As the quote goes, when given the opportunity, the players will optimize the fun out of anything. Just relax, bro. Chill. Focus on learning some bosses, really mastering the bullet hell movement. I'm bad at bullet hells. Half the time, I'm just trying to dodge things better. Half the time, I'm just trying to get better at bullet hells, bro, because that's all that ever matters. It is just a game, you know that, right? The items don't mean anything. If I was stripped of my items and you were stripped of your items, I'd probably just be better in a week in the same playtime. In 20 hours of playtime, I'd be twice as good because y'all are too focused on items. Lock in. That's all. Your daily lecture. Now I'm gonna kill Jusk. Y'all Roblox players are too into grinding things. That's why. You're so serious about efficiency and in the process. Brag TK. I'm hella, yeah, like genuinely. Kill all your characters and then tell me if you drop every item you have and tell me if you know what you want to do. If the moment you stop caring about items, you realize what's left, actually just the game, the gameplay. I'm just trying to play the game, bro. That's a lot of people aren't. T-Strat is also a person trying to play the game. That man does not care. He's just trying to hitless everything. That's all. That's your lecture. That's your daily lecture. You have nut coat. Yes. I'm wearing one. Thoughts? You know what I hate? When I make a tier list, it says all the items that I glaze. This item's great. This item's great. This item's fire. Fire emoji. Fire emoji. Bam, bam, bam. And then 2 days later, someone says Neep. Would you give me that item or something in useless garbage? No. How much Valor? Not for sale. You don't have enough. And also, Valor might be worthless in 2 days. Or it might be really valuable. Depends how the quests work. You being level 100 doesn't change nothing. Facts. Guest gun, I'm level 100. I don't know. A guest gun's a kind of annoying weapon to obtain. It's good, but it's not great. It's just annoying to get. Oh. Let me in party. Oh. Best DPS is Azure shards. You gonna cook me up with a shard breaker? Lol, love you, bro. Well, I don't love you. Because all you did is come in here and start asking me to give you my pixels. They're my pixels. Hmm? They're mine. They're all mine. I'm poor in this game. If I die, I need another one. And then if I die again, I need another one. Then if I die a third time, I need another one. Then if I die a fourth time. Oh my god. Anyways. Yo, there may be a day they add crafting and I have to break down legendaries for components. And I'm going to need those swords. I'm going to need those geode components. Heard a few weeks ago. Valor. Say that again, but slowly. What's the best weapon to use? Yammy, you're just... How dare you? Making all the memes about me and then you come in here and you just expose yourself. You don't even watch my tier list. Man. Why does nobody watch the Neep tier list? What's the best weapon, Neep? I don't know, man. I kind of rambled about it for 5 minutes and then put it on a YouTube. Cat in box. Hello, Jaden. Philosophical philosophy guy. You are the nail and I am the hammer. And when building a house, i.e. a community, you want the strongest, most powerful nails, not the rusty ones. There you go. Why you beat your fans? It's called you don't beat a nail with a hammer, bro. You just hit it once, smooth. A new axe and some axes are not good. Some axes. Yeah, they don't know how to make axes good and unique because they're really OP. Axes are insane. They have the pierce of a sword. They have a wider projectile. They have a slower attack speed, so they scale against defense better than a sword. And they actually have a projectile. So it's impossible to balance them. Because they have to do a lot of damage. It would take me 2 shard breakers for a coral staff. Be realistic. What? Your day one we used to hang on elementary school. Are you ignoring me now? So to make I think I'm gonna what? Hey man, I didn't know anybody named Jade in elementary school because nobody had that name. Oh my god, 101 COC suckers here. Fire emoji. That's right. Come up to me in game and yell at me to accept it. That's how I know you're not a random. Did you know if you've done the face chat thing, Roblox won't delete your face and ID? Yeah, I'm glad I aura farmed in those photos. That way when I get exposed and made into a Pixel Quest GIF, at least it's a good looking picture. I hella side-eyed that photo. But I went hard. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, come get me. When I'm made into a GIF, then I'm gonna be ready. Any good items for Valor? How much Valor do you have, Valor? Your name is literally Valor. I'm calling you D Valor now. Bro, Valor might be worthless in 2 days. I'm not trying to do Valor trades. In 2 days, there's going to be daily quests. And if those daily quests are like, slap Mushroom Den boss 2 out of 3. I'm sneezing. I'm allergic to noobs. When they add a daily quest that's, you know, get a legendary from Mushroom Den plus 1k Valor, I'm not gonna do Valor trades anymore. Type in the chat 10 out of 100 plus 2k Valor. Like, you know, complete 6 dungeons, 800 Valor. Like, you know, I'm not doing Valor trades. Neep. Hello, Roderick. That's not my name. I don't care. I've spent this whole kill sneezing. I'm not proud. You know why I'm not proud? Because you just told me you got a shard breaker and then kept using the cards. Okay, you get 1 mulligan. You're scared to die with it. Fine. It's a scary boss, I understand. And then you got a second one, you still didn't use it. So what's your explanation there? Well, guest gun is just inefficient to grind for. There's no way to do it efficiently, so you just lost. I was nerfing myself by being a coward. You didn't nerf yourself. You were born nerfed. Too afraid to risk pixels. Game camera zoom. I don't know, man. I just do like fully. I used to do 1 zoom in, but now I just do it eyeballing it. I just press I and O on my keyboard just completely randomly. Whatever I feel the vibe is, you know. So look as skilled as me. Move aside. He's lying. I am actually better than this guy. What? The truth is, the best Pixel Quest player in the world does not play Pixel Quest. I hate rivals on Roblox. Why is it just people jumping around knifing you in arena? Also, why are they all smurfing, bro? I'm genuinely level 1 in that game, and I was getting against level 80s. Never mind. I hate that game. I'm just really mad. I spent 30 minutes playing that game just to see what it was like, and it just ruined my day. And then the people in the chat came in, and they were also smurfing. You would switch by what? What is better, a chicken or a cat? What's higher in the food chain? Yo, do you guys know we're at the top of the food chain? Isn't that crazy? Nothing eats us. Because we have guns. Hello, Uname. 101 Clash of Clans sucker. Yeah, that's his name, yeah. Why is that name allowed in Roblox, bro? How do you get past the feds? How did he do it? What is his secret? What is your secret? Should I go grind a Scorching Fist? No. Well, yes, but no. Like, yes, but no. It's gonna be on calendar in a day, you know? You're gonna get it much easier on calendar day. So you might as well get the other thing, which is the nut coat or prism cloak or something. Just use your Shardbreaker, dog, please. Why are we using a deck of cards? You can't even say I like the range, bro. It's only 2 more range. It's not even like a bow. It's just a dagger, like, dude. I have an idea. Make the meta an 11 range staff that does 8k DPS. The highest DPS you can get in game. A magic leaf dagger with a full setup of preparation that gets you about 7k. If you combine it with a spell, you can get more, but that's you know, you get that DPS for 3 seconds and then you are below everything else. A 3 range sword. Yeah, with the normal swing, 20k DPS. That'd be great for nobody. God, that'd be terrible. No, we can't. A weapon with a 0.01% chance of insta-killing anything. What happened? Took a bunch of tried and it was also 7 years ago. Yeah, I guess it's not sucker, it's Sukair. That's yeah, your name is insane. Make it grow offline, quest offline. I'd honestly save it. You go into a little booth and you close the game and you get XP and legendary rolls when you're asleep. Bro, I don't know. The quests are so cooked. It's heal people, kill things, and walk places. Death Valor doesn't really exist. The way you get Valor is killing things, you know? In normal games, that would go into your base Valor, but in this game, it just doesn't. You just get it, so... You'll be yes, I will be live during all but all but 2 gauntlets. I would do 5. I will only stream 4. But I'm 30k Death Valor fire mode. I'm in new territory. What is that? Probably a JD. Magic leaf or shotgun? Shotgun. I mean, okay, magic leaf requires the full setup. You need to know what you're doing. Is the issue. If you have no idea what you're doing, that might just be lost. You know, you need the void staff. You need the robe. I don't even know what the accessories are. Pixelween hat. I'm just killing this because I don't even know. There's just people here. Chance at Serbo fire emoji. My DPS is... I'll just show you. Let's see. Let's see what Neep's capable of casually. You know, it varies heavily. Oh, wait, I messed it up. Where's the 25 defense dummy? You know, that one says 5k, but that was flat. You know, just it really is just, you know, whatever the vibes are. That says 4k, you know. Whatever, you know, whatever. DPS, shmee PS, bro. Best weapon in the game. I'm a million defense. You know, I'm a smooth 61, as they say. A strong 60. I'm a strong 5k DPS. But that's, you know, full giga max. I'm max perm upgrades. I'm max everything. I think my low average is 4.8k. So if I'm just full farm Valor, you just play the game. The answer is when a higher tier dungeon's on calendar, you kill it, and the chest has tier 6s in it, as well as the boss loot. So you pick them all up and you turn them in. I didn't really farm Valor. I've just traded for a lot of Valor. I've traded for more Valor than anybody in the game. So, God. I got to go grind. What? Yeah, you gotta grind with music or something. Not my beautiful background noise self. It's so sad. Boost needs luck. Tier items need nerfs. What? Tiered items need buffs or something. I mean, maybe. They already buffed tiered items, so. Bro, I'm getting cooked. Stop. It's so bad. Oh my, he's fireballing me. What? Dude. Gotta stay sharp. Gotta stay good at this dungeon. Keeps getting gate kept. Seer is easy AF. No. Actually, no. Seer is not easy AF. Nothing in this game is easy AF. Actually. The amount of time to get good enough or to even, oh my god, to even be entry level in a game like this is years. Yeah, the reason they buffed tiered items was so you didn't need legendaries. A tier raid bow is not bad. That is basically the gist of it. Yeah, exactly. Actually, I'll have you know. This is the thing, right? It sounds like full just, you know, dog, but there is a discrepancy when it comes to mechanical talent and skill with just baseline keyboard and mouse. Some people are just genuinely worse with a keyboard and mouse. You know, the people who are really good with keyboard and mouse and play bullet hells find everything in this game easy. The people who are either, you know, not like that. A common phrase is insert name of game players are only good at that. You know, there's a lot of games where the players who play them are only good at that game, and you put them in any other game, they're complete trash. Bullet hells are not really like that because bullet hells are all the same, but saying this game is easy, no, bro. You hand this to someone who's played controller and they have no idea. You have a background of mouse and keyboard, probably bullet hell, then Roblox, and then, you know, this game finally. Anyways, don't call Seer easy, bro. Seer is hard. And I know people like to call things easy because they want, it's an ego thing. It's, oh, I find it so easy, bro, just because you struggle. No, it's hard. I would not allow myself to ever be out of touch. It's a difficult boss. Give Kaleidoscope, please. I won't quit. Well, I want you to quit, though. Whose side do you think I'm on? Don't talk about politics. What? I'm talking about mouse and keyboard. Mr. Mouse and Keyboard is LARP. Fire emoji. What did you say? I want you to quit the game. I don't want to give you an item so you don't quit. I want you to quit. Get out of here. I'm evil. I'm against the devs. PQCC. Yeah, it's not a sensitive topic. This game doesn't have CCs. As okay, I see you know, in your mind you're thinking, wow, Neep is so, you know, neglected and sad, and all the Roblox devs hate him. I'm CC in literally every other Roblox game I've ever played. This game doesn't have CCs. What they did was they did forums before they released the game. They just accepted anybody who would promise they'd make videos, and that they called it a day. This game has never had CCs. I'm a goddamn Elion Adventures CC, bro. Like, it's truly a tragedy. That game's not even out, dog. I haven't made any videos on Elion. I haven't even made a ooh, I'm excited for this game YouTube short. They insta accepted me. I got that role immediately. So it's I almost forgot how easy it was. That's all. Neep deteriorate. What? Messed up. I can't deteriorate. I'm locked in. I got nothing to argumentate against you. That can't be a word. There's argumentative, but argumentate? Anyways. Yeah, there's nothing. You can't rage bait me. This is the, once again, this is the only Roblox game that's never given me CC. Once you're past about 1K subs, every Roblox game will give you a CC roll. This is a complete outlier. It's insane. Anyways. Have you ever tried PQ on mobile? Yes. Kind of. I went on an alt and popped Christmas Mansion keys one day with an alt I claimed Christmas rewards on and forgot about. And it was so laggy, I guess. It I don't know how. You need a good phone, bro. My game was breaking. There were 30 people. I couldn't even move. Spawn my 5 KAAs. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot the calendar switches in 15 minutes. I've been full. I'm just rambling. Learn the rules. There is no rules. I am pretty. I'm the only one, Greg. That's just how it is. But there's also no CCs in this game. Once again, the final statement, the closing statement is Pixel Quest does not have a content creator role. That's how you need to look at it. Because they never did. They gave people roles who just said they would make 90% of the CCs who have the role have never even played the game. It really is just a nothing. Some of those guys don't even play Roblox. Like, it's crazy. I might forget about my keys. Yeah, I look at 4 as well. It's kind of a banger, actually. Z-Strat, you're counting Z-Strat in this? Z-Strat is just, he doesn't make, oh, I guess he does. I guess he posted his hit list thing. He's just a bullet hell freak. If you look at his channel, it's just a bunch of bullet hell stuff. The devs are fat, exclamation mark. Dude, wait, I'm screenshotting that. I'm putting that on a thumbnail one day. The devs are fat, exclamation mark. That's so fire, bro. Why would you say that? It's my place of speech. Dude, I tried to get in the lobby and they were blocking the hole, bro. It was crazy. They said, guys, enter the rift now, and they got stuck. Yeah, that's another thing. Beta tester is just if you played the game. If you joined the Discord server. Join the Discord server before. Spike, that has already been spammed. They do not care. They do not give a damn about me. Where's the emoji with the cat, or the emote with the cat where it's do I give a damn? That. They do not give a damn. They don't care about, they don't care about us. What, Michael Jackson? Don't care. I could die and the devs wouldn't even blink. There could be a Nerp memorial. And there would be nothing. Not genuinely nothing. I wouldn't get a game news post. I wouldn't get a, you know, a dev in the general going, dang, he's gone. The devs do not care about any of the players. They're just focusing on making the game good, and then they're gonna full release it and hope. I spawned one key, I soloed the other 4. Well, then you die, because you're a noob and you can't solo. Someone, there's people. I'm full trolling, genuinely. Lure kids into van with candy. Are you saying those with blue nails are luring children? Dude, I have 3 of these. Stop. They're so bad. Yo, picture this. A green helmet. Shut up. Hey, get out. Get away from there, Thunder. Oh. Never mind. Don't get away from there. Give me that Jade Protector. Yeah, that'll be 5k Valor or something. Dungeon, yeah, dungeon calendar does count for legacy. The problem is that the chest does not give legacy loot. Oh my god, I'm dying. So wow. No quest. There is no limit. The limit is based on Roblox itself, not the game. So if you can't see a watch ad option, it's just Roblox being bad. I'm sure they have a dedicated budget for the watch ads thing. And they, once it hits the limit, they stop paying people and they just close the ads, you know? Macroing ads in my sleep. How does that work? Oh, I guess never mind. I was thinking that, you know, it opens it and then you can't watch another one because the menu, but I guess if it's a macro, you just make it close it every 8 minutes or something. Dog. It's never that serious. Oh. And then they stopped. What's the best dungeon for the highest level dungeon? This is a linear game. But I will say HELLFIRE Coliseum is probably the best for XP because it's just a lot of mobs spamming you. You get on the weekend. Okay, well, okay. Normally it's 70k XP a run. You know, it's crazy. On the weekend, you get 100k XP in a run. Probably HELLFIRE. I'd say it's got to be HELLFIRE, right? Just so many bosses. So many little enemies. Legacy Hollow Mansion. Yes, you can get a nut code from a legacy thing. You can still get legacy loot. The hard part is getting the keys. Once they add a nut coat replacement that is not legacy and it's just a permanent piece of the game, we'll be good. From the new world boss. Surely. Never seen. A lot of people say that. I love Krampus. I wish it becomes meta. You want Crimson Bow meta again? Well, if they add a bow armor, it might be. If they add a bow armor, that's something insane. You know, the longer duration between your attacks, the more damage multiplier you get. Imagine if you haven't attacked for 0.2 seconds, it gives you, you know, 2 times damage. So really slow attack speed's crazy. If they had a bow armor that makes you hit 4Ks with Crimson Bow, it'll be meta again. Without a doubt. Smacking 4Ks would be just... with 8 range. Where is it, bro? What's he doing? He keeps going back. What a noob. He must be very scared of the boss right now. He's panicking. Well, back to the easy phase, I guess. That phase is hard, so I guess just AFK it. Bro, I didn't get a C-bow until 160. Don't even talk about being unlucky at that boss. Oh, in 10 minutes it's Hellfire, so I guess we I need to break my curse. My first Prismic drop. It's gotta happen. According to my calculation, I have 40k Valor. Not enough. Rookie numbers. Would you join if I used Ice Runes or Snow Thicket keys? The loot from those dungeons are so bad that during Christmas, I was flaming them. In December, I was telling people to stop popping Ice Rune keys because 1, the loot is bad, and 2, it's not even limited time. The keys are 30 cookies. I flamed the hell out of Ice Runes. I said stop trading for the items, stop doing everything. If you have Christmas keys, you might as well keep them until the weekend luck bonus. Basically. There's no rush. The loot from them is all bad. It's all redundant these days. Those weekend loot boxes my entire life. What? Back to back and never again. Bro, I don't know how I've gotten nothing from this dungeon. Genuine. All my luck went into Crystal Depths. I traded for these boots. And I'm glad I did, because man, I've gotten a lot of value out of them. I need more Spectrum boots, bro. It's so funny. I've also never held a Prism Cloak, and if there's a day that Prism Cloak is part of the meta set, which it might be, there's a possibility. I can see a few items that would make it really good. I'm cooked. New calendar at 8 p.m. It is diabolical. I don't... this is what daylight savings does to a person. It's good and bad. It's half and half for me, but if the calendar is bad, it's bad because I'm just here for, you know, I'm just here waiting until Hellfire. So luckily new biome, you know, there's the loot from this place is good, and I you know, boots. If I died, I wouldn't have extra spectrum boosts. That'd be so sad. Everybody would clown me. My clock hasn't changed. Enderable, you need to lock in. Or clock in. You need to do something. Just give me a prism scepter. I don't even know why I switched to the party hat. I don't care about the loop from here, but I am owed a prism scepter. Here with the hand cannon. Well, you can make the projectiles invisible, but yeah. I love Dungeon Rush, and I will always love Dungeon Rush. It was very fun. It's very fun, and it's very fun. That is it. That's all. Because I didn't, you know, keep playing it when I was at coin cap like people did the first week. They full burned themselves out because they wouldn't get coins. Like, dude. But I am mad they made it so you get less coins. That's a little cringe. How am I dying? Oh, that's why. Yeah, I was wearing the wrong stuff. Two boots and the robe. You want extra pair for shard breaker. The boots are what I would consider 1/10 the value of a shard breaker. Thoughts? The boots are good, but the shard breaker has a lot more utility here, as in the best weapon in the game. No, the shard breakers are mine. I'm just gonna get the boots on my own. Those people don't be understanding, you know. I'm just gonna get the drops on my own. The only times I trade are when I can't get the drops on my own, like day 1 shard breaker, and the spectrum boots I trade for. Because look at this. The robe is so cosmetic. The robe is good, kind of. The robe is a good option. It's very strong. The problem is the fact that it's stupid. The passive is kind of dumb and doesn't work how I thought it would. If it raised your max HP and then kept it like that for, you know, say it worked like this, right? After going 10 seconds without being hit, you gain full H, you know, you gain a max HP boost. And then once you get hit, there's a timer of 1 minute until it goes away. And then once, you know, once it runs out, there's a, I don't know, 20-second cooldown. I don't know how you'd write that to explain it to people, but if it worked like that, it'd be really good. Because then you know, you get it, and then you'd have it for a dungeon, or at least a half a dungeon or something. Turbo. Do I maybe? I don't think so. I might have traded. I don't know. Alright, well, there's probably nothing you have that I care about unless it's a lot of Valor, but even then, Valor might be dead, low-key. I'm not gonna lie to you. We might be in the dark ages of Valor trading. If daily quests come out and give us a bunch of Valor, it's over. Holiday Mansion. Wow. You know what's crazy? That's the first time I've gone that. I've gone 2 of the sigils. Pog. Now if I need a tank setup, I'm chilling. Actually, the new world boss, I'm using this. It's perfect. Just in time. Yeah, you basically have nothing. I would do it. I probably did, but I might have traded someone else first. The thing is, I don't trade for no reason. And a lot of people do. If I don't need an item, I'm not going to trade for it. It doesn't matter if the value, you know, you could offer me 70 collector's items for a shard break. I don't care about them, you know. I just don't. So especially like a noob who's trying to trade me for, you know, noob items. We're operating with pennies and toothpicks here. I don't really, there's no point. It's not worth my time to go into the trade menu. I'm Jeff Bezos in this game, bro. It's not worth my time to pick up the... It's not. Usually the argument to that is that notion is, oh, but the other person benefits. I don't care, boy. You're helping out the noob. I don't care. Noobs trade with noobs. I trade with people who aren't noobs. And I also don't trade. Then you're gonna break the Valor record on this slot. Even the Death Valor when I die. I don't think I can. Well, I would have to grind it intentionally. The number one is that 35k base Valor. I don't plan to die anytime soon. This isn't gonna kill me. There's nothing in the game that can kill me right now. Unless I... No, really there's nothing. Nothing can come close to killing me. They nerfed everything that was dangerous. I didn't say that. I said for the Valor it was good, but I don't have one. Didn't you find someone to trade that? I don't have one. At least I don't think I have one. Even if I do, it's just not... I'm just not gonna bother, genuinely. I got no reasons to trade for Valor. I beat the game. Yeah, the Seer cross section, but that's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna press R. Plus, I died in Dungeon Rush recently, so that's my death out of the way. All right, anyways, after this is Hellfire time. Well, that's number 9. They might kill Neep. Neep might die. Spoon. Not Spoon, bro. Let me just add that to the stockpile. There we go. Nice right next to the other ones. Yeah, I got one from the mini boss and they're gonna nerf it. They are gonna nerf it. Neep has too many. Can I get one? Just because I have a lot of an item doesn't mean it's not valuable. It's actually really valuable. That's why you see everybody in this chat going, oh my god. Anyways, that's all. Hellfire time. Yeah. The way this will work is just keep chaining them. Just blast them. Because we can just telly back in. Yeah. You walk into a jewelry store. Oh my god, look at all these rings. A million, the diamond rings, gold rings, necklaces. Can I just get one? You have so many. You understand. The metaphor will make you realize, oh, that's how you know it seems. It's like that. You walk into a grocery store and say, can I just get this? There's so much here. You have so many. Yeah, just no matter how new you are, I think that metaphor will kind of express to you how it feels. But no, if you're new, you don't want a shard breaker. You want to run around. You don't want an item that you care about. You want to play with garbage to learn the game. The better you get, the better items you'll get, and then you can start worrying about what is actually meta. Meta's for the people who are in the meta, you know. Journalist, 20k necklace, 20. Yeah, maybe they give you the gold and diamond plated yeah, the embroidery, the beautiful necklace, maybe. But most of the time they're gonna kick you out of the store and then blacklist you and then call all the other jewelry stores going, this guy's over here begging and disrupting the peace. You know, I had a customer scoff. I had a mademoiselle leave my jewelry store because this person wouldn't stop talking about how I have so many gold necklaces. Did you open the soul chest today? Did you make me? Not so high. Nothing beats getting a rare drop in PQ that is brand new. Brand new, huh? Nothing beats getting a drop that's actually good. And also, yeah, brand new. But I'm ready now. I'm low-key bringing a shard breaker into the new world boss. I'm not afraid. Why are you saying my name? God mode dungeon boss, what? Keeps low-key at 8 shard breaker drops. Your stream killed me. What? You're literally still alive. Thoughts? Wait, is that true? Unless you are dead. One shard breaker for 1k Valor, please. I'd rather cut my finger off and eat it. You're not afraid? You got a whole stack. Well, that's what they're for, right? What's the point of having a bunch of items if you don't go into the new world boss with them? Is it cannibalism? I think it actually is. Never mind. There was a whole documentary about this, that eating yourself is illegal. I died to an overworld boss looking at your stream. And now you know how hard it is to read things while I'm mid-boss. Make your build. Do you like, yes. There's multiple ways to figure out my build. One, every tier list, I say what build I'm using in this current meta. Two, I have a stat video which tells you exactly my process of choosing quests. Three, in the description of that stat video is a spreadsheet, and at the bottom of the spreadsheet has all the drops, all the quests, and me, and all my quest choices. That's my build. So there's 3 ways to figure it out. And also 4 is just watching and looking, you know. Change level cap to 60. I want to join. I can't. And also I don't want dirty level 60s in here. God mode dungeon boss. I know they gotta learn the game, so why make them use items they'll risk? That's what I'm saying. The problem is, if you give a noob a good item, he's either gonna die with it, or he's not gonna understand the value of it, and then he'll be kind of. I come from a game where giving people items is not something you do because it makes them bored. It's very boring to just get given, you know, mid to high level stuff as a complete noob. It ruins the experience. You get no connection to the actual game, and you just leave. That's how it is. The only games I've played longer than a few hours are games where I didn't get given everything as a noob. You didn't open it, you told me to make you remember. Oh, I did low-key say that, yeah. I've not opened it. Yeah, it's giving a toddler assault rifle, which I have a gif of. A noob should not have an S tier item. He should not have an A tier item. He should have garbage. He should be using garbage. Because he is garbage. This is... The better you are... Here's what happens, right? If you get really good at a game with garbage, then when you get good items, you'll be really, really good at the game. Okay? There are... Back in the Apocalypse Rising days, I got lectured about how the best thing you can do is get really good with the starter pistol. Because then when you have a good gun, it'll feel really easy. Because you are used to using garbage. That's the same thing with this game. You're used to using garbage. Once you get good things, you'll be chilling. The problem is if you just start with good items, you have no foundation. You're just bad, bro. Unlucky. Bro's calling me garbage. I'm calling all of you garbage. Except the ones who, you know. I played this game. I had a tier 5 staff. I had garbage, bro. You're not allowed in. You drag TK back and forth like a madman. Dead Zone better. I love Dead Zone. GG. You have a tier 7 staff and you're new? Damn, game's gone easy. I don't get anything good anyways. The reason you don't get the good things is not because you're unlucky. It's because you weren't even killing things. I promise. A lot of people will do a fraction of the drop rate of a boss, and then they won't get something, and they'll complain. Don't forget to watch ads. Oh, yeah. I like Dead Zone, too. Sure. I've said this a million times, but the most important thing is skill. Just get better at the game, bro. Please just ignore. Don't pretend items don't exist. Just focus on dodging good. If you never die, then you don't need to be that lucky. Because you don't need a bunch of items. If you never die. I never die. That's why I have a million items. If I died every day, I'd have no shard breakers. TED Talk. Can you accept my friend request or join request? Which one? You said TY, I'm assuming join. What if I start cheering for tier 4 swords and I'm still trash? Cheering for tier 4 swords? I don't think anyone's doing that. You better... Yo, why have I not gone a drop yet? Can someone explain? Crazy to get anything. That's what you think. The reason the devs try to emphasize the drop rates aren't that bad is because they're not. It's just Roblox players are so used to things being handed to them. Seeing people complain about 140 drop rates is crazy. Y'all gotta play Souls RNG or something. 1 in 10 trillion. Where are your keys? They're just not, they're just in my vault, bro. I just haven't haven't touched them. No. Because when we were doing Serpent Catacombs, you kept calling wooded thickets. That's why you're not allowed to get land from me. COC sucker. I'll remember that. Wooded thicket after wooded thicket. We're doing Serpent Catacombs, wooded thicket call. My rage built over those 2 days. I said I'll play solo. Damn. Nah, never mind. I'll just close the game. Last night in the Pixel Quest Discord chat was so funny. The tier list rage. What happened? Tier list rage, sir. What happened to in the Pixel Quest Discord? Hog. Nerf the first biomes because the game's too hard for babies. Rattling and Necrophase are top 2 or 3 rare items for Halloween. I don't think rattling is even worth that much even to traders. I'm being real. Like I don't really know the tech, but I don't think so. Let me think. It would be, I think it's honestly Necrophase is what people glaze, but the most useful one is the Haunting Pendant because that one is actually better than a Soothing Pendant. You know what sucks about the Halloween event? I got nothing. I got scammed during that event. I couldn't get any loot. I didn't get my first Haunt House drop until the event ended. And I played daily the entire Halloween event. I got a Haunting Pendant, 4 clown costumes, and nothing else. I couldn't get a Necrophase. I couldn't get... And what sucked is I was going to use a Necrophase. Like, I was in shambles, bro. I would have used it as a weapon. Oh, you can look at clown costume. Go to my shorts. There's a short where I drop it on the ground by accident. It's called My Clown Costume. No. Called that. The one thing wasn't even that bad. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. You were trying to get a lush holiday. We were trying to get candy canes. You have my coral staff. I do. That's my favorite coral staff. That's probably my favorite item I have. The COC sucker coral staff. The banger. But I'm praying on your downfall. One trophy at a time. I think it now does 10. Yo, you think they nerfed the actual dungeons to make them easier? Probably. They don't want noobs to die. They don't want noobs to die. They probably Shadow did that. The last day of the Halloween event. Bro, you can go through all my Halloween lives back during Halloween and you will never see a legendary pop up. It's actually crazy. The problem with making the early game dungeons easier so that noobs don't quit the game when they die is that when they get to the dungeons that are not nerfed a lot, they just die anyway. They're not prepared. You said, bro, when I did Ruin Night for the first time, I was scared. Is it really easy now? Or do you just have high defense? You bind to quick swap to, it's V. Kind of there. V. Did you know I'm UC in Clash Royale? What is that? I don't know Clash Royale things because that game is, yeah. Just not getting kill credit, surely not. A skin in Halloween. No. You could get a skin from the actual event thing, which was the ghost, for 650 candy. I have it. I have the ghost skin. Tomorrow at 12. Bro, I gotta be careful to not open my soul chest again. I opened half my soul chest and then the global loot started. Worst day of my life. Actually a catastrophe. I need to fix all of this. Let me into the part. I did. That'll be 5 doubloons. Yeah, why are we not printing? I know it's not the weekend luck bonus or anything, but we are... I think we are printing, actually. I see a lot of pop-ups. I'm just not printing. I've only gone a stupid cerulean. Yeah, tomorrow at noon, the luck bonus will start. Before the gauntlet, probably. Or after. 5 minutes before the gauntlet, probably. Which means don't make the mistake I did. I'm gonna be doing... I'll be doing the gauntlet, and then I'll be leaving, and then I'll come back. Because there's no update until Sunday. And then Sunday will be the real thing. That's how we're gonna do this. Rank best flags. Canadian... Wait, oh, you mean... The crystalline sigil, technically. But that's not an offensive flag. That's because it plays the role of a healing item. And healing items are the best items. So crystalline and then ashen piercer. But on some weapons, dex is better. And by some, I mean most of them. That's why dex is better. Also, this weapon is unaffected by attack. Its passive is unaffected. So dex is much better. So it's better to have a piercer flag equipped. But, of course, you need some people with Ashens for the damage, so... Someone's gotta suffer. So anybody not using a Shardbreaker should be using an Ashen, basically. You know, this guy's a Serb bow, Ashen. This guy has a Crimson bow, Ashen. This guy's a toy sword, quit the game. You know, a lot of options here. Bro, Halloween was November 1st. Can you believe that? It was a day late. That was a good day. Do y'all remember that? That was the only time I actually lurked until, you know, midnight. Terrible. I'm doing good because it's the start of 4 good calendars. But it's winter again. The snow is back, so I'm cooked. And the update got delayed, so that's a little... But aside from that, aside from, you know, them probably delaying the update for 7 hours tomorrow as well, we're chilling. We don't need an update. We just need... We get to enjoy the gauntlet. Okay, like I said, small recap. If the gauntlet is really hard, we know that the quest will make us stronger when they rework it. If the gauntlet is really easy, we know it'll make us weaker. It may be Legacy Builds Part 2. If it is, prepare for that. Go choose a bunch of quests on extra characters. Use a bunch of quest skips and get a... Just in case. That's my fair warning if we have Legacy Builds Part 2. Which would be insane because we're so good at the game now. We'd have them forever. From West Hate Winter. Do you know what the winter is? The air goes dry. The snow is everywhere. It eats away at your bones. It literally kills you. The cold will kill you slowly. Legacy Part 2. If Legacy builds... Oh, rip speed pose, Void Staff. If Legacy builds Part 2 happen, it might be over. Like, it... The first time was crazy. Legacy builds were immediate, right? They were immediate. They were... I think after not even a week, they did that. They changed how it worked. And there's still people with Legacy builds today. A lot of them. There's people who made multiple builds back then. So they're essentially level 130s or 140s. They're level 140s is what they are. That's crazy. And if they did it again, there's people who have 20 characters. That was early days. Defense over health. Depends. Health is most of the time better. There's no quest choice that's defense or health, is there? There might be after the rework. Okay, if it was 3 defense versus 25 HP, it's close, but I choose the defense. If it was 2 defense, choose the HP. I'd say a defense is worth 10 HP. Just like, or 11, actually. You know how the, what's it called? Dungeon Rush, it's 10 defense versus 100 health, and you always choose the 10 defense. If that is in the actual game, and it's 5 defense, 50 HP, probably a defense angle, but it's 4 defense, 50 HP, HP. I think I'm going with that. Just don't get snow. Bro, it's spring in a week. Cold killing you is a skill issue. I don't know, man. It's a bad kind of cold where I am. There's dry cold and wet cold, and it's wet cold. Dry cold, you can put on jeans and you don't even feel it. Wet cold goes straight through a coat. Reset everyone's quests. But that's the thing, right? Will they just give us a complete quest skip when we open the game and call it a day and, you know, reset it? Or will it keep our previous quest choices and add new ones, and the old ones will have different stats, but the different stats are better, so you actually want to kill your build? There's no... I don't even know how this is going to work. It has to reset our quest. If it doesn't, or if someone finds a way to bypass it, it's crazy. Because if we're weaker after, then Legacy builds. If we're stronger after, then you want to kill your character to get a better one. Like, it's... I don't... We'll see. We'll see. I'm curious. Accept me. Hold on. I'm more curious than anything. It's pure curiosity. Oh, a Legacy build is... Yeah, just basically level 140s. When the level cap was 50 or 40, they said, oh my god, they're getting stats way too quickly. So they made it so levels give you stats every other level. A level 50 back then and a level 50 now are the exact same as a level... Okay, a level 100 now is the same as a level 50 back then. We have exactly half the stats. Okay. But if it means that people who were already having that, they're basically level 150 in today's standards. We ran out. No, we did not run out. That is an impossible task, actually. We haven't even gotten started for real. I haven't even touched my 4. I think they're on a different character. I haven't bothered going for that yet. I don't need that. I don't need these, in fact. I'm just... Winter is wet, no snow this year. What? Add the world boss to wipe legacy builds. If they just need to make a thing. They need to add a prestige system or something. So we can wipe all our builds. Do something. All characters with a base valor above 10k, you can prestige the character slot. Fire emoji. And it'll have better stats. I don't know. Remove legacy builds. +1 on every stat. Yeah. I don't know if that'd be when you reach level 100 or a certain base valor, probably. Maybe, or a certain death valor. Death valor 20k prestige. I'd like, I think ROMG has exalting their slots. I'd like black borders, which is Bloons tower defense. You know, you can perfect a character slot and it's just stronger. Then it, you know, it encourages playing one character slot instead of having 30 alts. Especially for a game like this, which doesn't really have classes, so... You might as well just have one Giga character. Also, I've not opened your soul chest yet, Fortnite, but that's okay. Just one day. I wish it snowed in Texas. That's crazy. I think some people have never even seen snow. That's crazy. You don't wish it snowed. What you want is the temperature to go down. You want snow when it's summer. You don't know what snow does to the air, bro. Snow is a curse. Snow is the planet's mold, bro. It's just not a disease. It's the dandruff of the earth. No. Quests give anyone the new stat choice that we get double quests. Yeah, like what if the quest thing is just bugged and we have all our previous stats and then a new selection? No, tomorrow is not going to be a long day. The day after tomorrow will be a long day. They moved my update away. Tomorrow's lucky block. They do lucky blocks. But if you want to play the game all day, you got lucky blocks. Snow is great. Yeah, snowballs, yeah. Oh, chasm. Yeah, it's 4 days of good calendar. It's Hellfire on the weekend to Chasm on the weekend to whatever on the weekend. Mad Hatter at the very end. Actually, I think the luck bonus ends when Mad Hatter happens, so never mind. But yeah, Inferno Chasm weekend calendar. That'll be 25 Scorching Fists, TY. Still don't have a YouTube membership. What? What do you mean? What? What are we talking about, Yuri? The hell? Hey, remember when you got scammed a YouTube membership? It just auto-redeemed it. Remember when your ass got auto-renewed and I scammed you? Bro, here's a story, bro. Yuri got gifted a membership years ago, right? And then he came back over a month later and he said, dude, why am I still a member? And it charged him. It renewed it on him. Good times. But don't feel bad for Yuri. He deserves it. He deserves to be clowned on. Oh, where are my keys, bro? Oh, there they are. Throw up that more cat. Oh, there's one. Oh my god. I'm ready for Chasm too. Let's all run around with Pantheon set tomorrow and level up slots since weekend XP most, but we need a group of carries. I am not doing that. I am not gonna say, hey everyone, let's go farm XP together. No. I don't think that the quest rework would not affect our levels. We just need to, you just need to do a bunch of quest skips on different characters just in case. I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna take one character, I'm gonna quest skip, choose my full build. I'm gonna take another one, I'm gonna quest skip, I'm gonna not choose any of the quests. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave them completed, just hanging there, and see what happens. To see if I break something. You can buy a crystal quest skip, can't you? I guess you do crystal quests, but I don't really care about that. So we're gonna see. I'm doing some science. XP farming peak, yeah. Q3 after an hour. Someone said an hour ago the queue is moving fast, so they lied. 80 mana? Wait, when do they buff this? It's actually not bad. PC crashed. I'm still in queue. It's been 3 hours. Q1. That's crazy. Here, I'll move the queue. I'll randomly kick a bunch of people from my party and make them rage. 10k Valor. Okay, so that's just not... I'm not spending that. There'll probably be daily quests that make it so you can get Valor, so... Bro, you just gotta do what people do in games that have a low competitive scene. You know, you queue for 45 minutes to get a match. You just need to play a different game, genuinely. What the flip? Replace a Prismic, what the hell? Don't do that. I need to do this. This is a TK soul, but I would not pay 5k Valor for a soul chest, so why would I pay 500 for a soul? Bro, you guys gotta have an alt account playing zombies versus humans. Yeah, just play a different game, like entirely. Open armor games and play forward wins or something. So free. That's not a joke. If you're in the queue right now, low-key just play a flash game. It's play forward wins. Actual good suggestion. I'm just gonna lose. I'm gonna lose the entire player base. They're just gonna all play forward wins instead. Binding of Isaac. Don't do that. I said queue is fast. Only 20 minutes to get through 17 people. We're good. I just don't get drops, I'm realizing. Is Neep unlucky? Bully the streamer 2026. Bro, if you allow yourself to get bullied as a streamer, I don't care if you have one viewer and you're getting bullied by him, it's time to log off, bro. You literally have an advantage. You have house advantage, bro. Also, damn, that's crazy. They can't yell. A lot of people are very bad at texting mean. They're very bad at arguing in text. So you have the ability to just say la 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 and yell at them. You genuinely can't lose. It's so free. Yeah, that guy got cooked as well. Unlucky. Scam my Scorch Fist for Mad Hat. Why every time I talk about someone getting scammed or something, I get items? This has happened twice now. My Scorch Fist for... Okay, let's see. Mad Hat. Okay, the garbage drop. Possess Shovel. Garbage. Literally, I don't even do Haunt House because of that. Crystal Bastion for my mini boss. Horn Saber. Okay, okay. I'll lean forward. Listen to me. Why did you want those 4 items? What did you trade your Scorching Fist to accomplish? What were those items going to do for you? Why do you want those items? I want you to explain to me why you want every single item that you trade for. And I'm going to lecture you. Hello, Gunther. Thoughts? Can they just remove the update? I was building a tank. I didn't know. Oh, no. Prices don't matter. Those don't exist. Tank build. Okay, so you just looked at the armor. So, okay. So you were trying to make a tank, and you only looked at the armor? So you basically trade a Scorching Fist for a Crystal Bastion. I'm not here to bully you for getting scammed. I just want you to never make the mistake again, because I want you to think differently when you're trading. If you are not trading for an item you want, you're wasting your time. So that was a good start. You wanted the Bastion, but you just let him throw in 3 pieces of garbage alongside them. You got honey potted. I am partially bullying. Tough love. If you feel bad about something, you won't do it again. It's about... A lot of people will try to convince you there's values and stuff. Those don't exist. There's a Roblox game with pixels. What matters is, are you going to use the item? And Scorching Fist, I mean, it's a good item. But low-key, it's going to be on calendar tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of them. You can get it back. But when you're trading for items, I want you to think about, in the future... 1, do I even want this? And 2, where does this come from? Where did this guy get this item? And if you think about that, you'll go, okay, I don't care about the shovel. I don't care about the Mad Hat. The Bastion I care about, but where did he get it? Oh, from killing a mini boss? That's really easy. Yeah, unlucky, but also you can get these items back. Nothing really matters. This is pixels. From Neep's thumbnails. Do you like my new thumbnail? When bro so stupid you just cry. I needed one, bro. I have an update day thumbnail already, but I just made afternoon crew. What? Dog, it is the evening. Building tent. Yeah. Spawn 1 colo and do the rest by myself. What the hell, Kazine? The world boss drops def and dex scrolls. I hope defense, yeah. Defense would be nice. I use items that benefit me. Yeah, so does everybody else. The problem is a lot of people trade for items they think have values. They trade for an item assuming someone else wants it. And that's bad, because if you don't want it, most likely no one else does either. And I always tell noobs this. If you can get an item, it probably isn't that valuable. So who cares? It's really what it comes down to. The Scorching Fist is whatever, bro. It's going to be on calendar again. You're going to have to print 30 of them. I'm probably going to get 5 tomorrow or Sunday. The humble APM. A tombstone for pennies. I proceed to use it to bug everything. Yeah, well, that mindset is good because he probably got something he wanted. 10 USD for a Serbo Thoughts. That's not your friend. That's a vending machine. That's terrible. What? Why would he do that? All that for a bad item. That's crazy. I trade the Omni. I mean, yeah, that's good. Omni Staff is buns. You got better items, GG. Mainly a C set. Yeah, the Tombstone bug. But Tombstone's dead content now, but I guess it gives 5 defense, so people still like it. Kind of carries it. Were we shard breaking this last time it was on calendar? I think we were. Good times. Mana to damage ratio. Is that even true? I'm not entirely sure that's true. I haven't really looked. Why we're not gonna pick those up at Vault? They should be in the party. If they're not in the party, then GG. We don't care about the Vault people, bro. Lied Mirror Omni for my Kaleidoscope plus Valor. See, here's the thing, right? There are 2 things that clash with me doing that. One, yes, the idea that I do not care about items in this game unless I'm using them. 2, I don't want you to have items you care about because I'm evil. I want you to suffer. I want you to be unhappy with bad loot. I am a supervillain. All the allegations are true. Number 3, I don't care about the items you have. So, quick summary. I don't care about the items I have. I don't care about the items you have. I don't want you to profit off me. Thus, I will not trade. How much for a nut coat? You can't afford it. I don't need anything. I've beaten the game. I don't really need Valor. I'm waiting until they add something that costs Valor. I have one. Well, then go get, I don't know, man. Don't trade it. Get a shard breaker and use it. Yeah, so Gunther, shut up. On an ego trip. No, it's not a trip. It's who I am. Fire emoji. Mobile. You could still use a shard breaker on mobile. It's free. Also, Bacon, I feel like you haven't been here in a while. 3 months. You might quit the game by then. And by might, there's about a 75% chance you quit the game by then. I don't know, Spike, bro. You literally haven't sent a message in 20 minutes. I don't know. Bro's top chatting to nobody. If you see somebody not caring about items in a game as ego, legitimately, you know, not unironically, that's kind of concerning. It's kind of the opposite of ego, actually. It's actually the exact opposite. I don't self-identify with these pixels. I'm not gonna tell people, oh, look at all my items, look how cool. I don't care. Dead internet. 20 metas behind. Yeah, you gotta. I'm good to have a tier list playlist. you can catch up. Cuisine, bro, just come back. Why are you running around the floral biome? All day mansion keys that can actually drop the coat. Yes, they can. Yeah, wait till the weekend luck bonus is up, or wait until this weekend luck bonus. There's no rush. You might as well give yourself the best chances. Clover it up and everything. Get a nut coat. Speaking of which, that'll be 50k Valor for a kaleidoscope. That'll be 50 Scorching Fists for Valor. It looks emerald. What? You're top to spite me. I'm not really sure how he did that. I swear he hasn't sent a message. If I scroll up, he's not even in there. His last message was, I said Q was fast. Crazy. He was slow. Yep. Yeah, I didn't believe the guy when he said it was fast, but I was like, oh, that's good, I guess. Turns out that was not the case. I have wrong. Yeah. I'll give you a bunch of garbage for the best item in the game just because you have 5 of them and you said you don't care about them. Yeah, but I don't care about your items either. What? If I don't care about the best item in the game, why do you think I care about your garbage items? That's truly the thought process that has to be thought about. The frontal lobe has to activate. Understand. And by care, I mean I'm not going to trade for more. A Ruins Knight and P flag in Minecraft. Why would you do that? I bet your P flag is just the stupid pink wool. Be nice. The dead, yeah, the items I don't care. They're trying their hardest. Empathy for the bad items. No. Useless garbage. I hope as time goes on, people realize more and more that my tier list being based on obtaining items, metas, and not trading is perfect. As time goes on, you'll realize how important that was. Can you imagine if my tier lists were just trade items? Oh my god. It's based on watch time. I swear it is. It might be. He has been here since the start. Used concrete. There's concrete in Minecraft? I thought it was just wood, slabs, planks, and cobblestone and regular stone. Is that what it is? When you melt cobblestone, or when you put the cobblestone in the furnace, it's concrete? I had no idea why it would lose the stupid... Oh my god. No. It's stone. Yeah, but... Alright, never mind. This guy's dumb. That's smooth stone. What is the thought process that you melt it to magma and then it has no pattern? Do you think I get TA skin for shard breaker? No. I think everyone with a TK skin is glazing them. You can make concrete in Minecraft? God, that game has changed. I haven't played Minecraft in a decade. Is using a coral staff in the crystal dust because of your tier list. Nobody is doing that. Because they can't even make it to that biome. The code that gave the free crystal teleporter stone is expired. Wait. Fortnite. I'm gonna cry. Please tell me if I got scammed. Why are you trading for items you don't care about? You did get scammed. If you don't plan to use any of the items you traded for, you got scammed. It doesn't matter. But go ahead. Yeah, I traded 6 shard breakers for a regular cornucopia. For a mad hat. Why did you do that? Not good. Mad hat is what? Why are you trading for a mad hat? And counting. Rookie numbers. Okay, the mad hat is the worst drop. You don't know. Then you got scammed. If you cannot say why you trade for an item, it is rare from a hard boss. Okay, first of all, not a hard boss. Second of all, not rare. Stop bullying dead content. There was a look. It's a legendary pop-up sound.
Stop bullying dead content. It's trying.
Good thing I'm glad the text to speech works. Hey, thanks, man. But also, no, I will not stop. I will not stop, actually. The only way to get dead content to try hard enough to be good again is by bullying it. And the devs hear me bullying it. Hard for me. It doesn't matter. If it's easy for anybody, the value of anything from it will drop. And it's easier. Mad Hatter is an easy dungeon in... Oh my god, what's the word? I actually forgot the word. It's over. Oh god, I sound crazy because I don't know the word. It's actually over. I forget what the word is. Relative to other dungeons in this game. I knew it was an R word. Relative to other dungeons in this game, Mad Hatter is easy. Oh my god. Thus the drops from it are lower value in turn. You can get into patties on mobile. What? You can? Could Mad Hat be worth a Serbo? No. Mad Hat is the garbage drop of Mad Hatter. It is very rarely the best item you'll have. It's a good accessory. Okay, you traded garbage for garbage is what happened. The items you gave aren't worth anything. But the items you got aren't worth anything either. So you just kind of did nothing. You lost attention, you're right. The attention spans were not high enough for me to think of the word relative. I knew it was an R word, I was just cooked. Too much Hellfire Coliseum. Yeah, so even if it's hard for you, relative to other dungeons, it's easy. So it doesn't matter what you think of it. It doesn't matter if you are bad enough at soccer that you're losing to middle schoolers. Relative to, you know, the world champions, it's nothing. Void Staff is not good and bad. Do you see how many Void Staves we're getting? It's not a good trade item. It's a good item, but you can get one on your own very easily. It's the most common item from Hellfire. It's more common than a Light of Soul. A big, tall butterfly lady drops Rose Gauntlet. Let me in that party, Neep. But I have to find it. It was a dirty penguin, but not a bad one. The Roblox one. The best drop is probably the Azure Shards. Actually, it's definitely... It's between the flag and the Azure Shards. Those are the only 2 items with actual practical use case these days. Everything else is completely just a... What if I'm dumb enough and I trade for a Cold Flame or a Serbo? You're not dumb enough. As in, no one's dumb enough to do that trade with you. Yeah, the Ashen Flag honestly has more utility. Really, it's just that this dungeon prints. Oh yeah, I guess people glaze Cinderplate really hard, but it's not even that good. It's like I don't know where that comes from. It's decent, and that's all it is. I guess they like it with baller builds. Yeah, goated for baller, but baller isn't goated. You know, lettuce is goated for sandwich, but sandwich or lettuce is not goated, you know. It's goated for sandwich, but most of the time sandwich not goated. Damn. There's at least 3 things that just dropped. No, use a prism staff. Prism staff is busted. It's the best mini boss drop in the game. The thing is, this is a game of offense. There's no point of being that durable unless you're, you know, a dirty, disgusting noob. Also, I also dissuade using one item stats to counteract the negatives of another. Because you're basically just nerfing your item. You've turned your Cinderplate into 30 HP by doing that. And you've turned the necklace into not minus 50. But that's just not good, bro. Don't do it. You have to just commit to being weaker. I know my Cinderplate is dead content, bro. I'm just all your items, yeah. Right, let me look at what you're wearing so I can talk about the next item that's dead content garbage. Okay. Yes, they can. Everybody can. Being stat efficient is better than anything. A lot of people waste stats. They'll do bad combos that give them overall a lot less. You know, for an extra 50 health, they'll lose 8 dex and 2 defense, you know, just bad combos. Mad Hat is good. You're coping. Mad Hat is not good. It's good in a bubble, in a vacuum, it's good. It's good if you have nothing else. You know, if this guy should be using a Mad Hat instead of the Cursed Jeans. No, Pierce the Flag is not the best. It's just the best with this item. It's Neep the Cap. I was just scrolling through. What? Oh, you meant to say Neep the Cat. That's true. TikTok. Yeah, I re-upload YouTube shorts on TikTok. You're the first person to ever say, oh my god, TikTok. That's good. The power of multi-stream. Hello. You got me neglecting YouTube chat now. Calendar sucks. I wish it was just the skin. What? I'm glad you've seen the TikTok. Yeah, the TikTok is just me re-uploading things on it, and you know, somehow I guess there's people who only use TikTok, which is pretty cool. Is Mad better than tier 3 helmet? Yes. Yes, it is. A level up faster. Well, if you're not completely ignoring weekly and calendar stuff, this dungeon, running around lava biome, killing things, that's the best XP. It's the easiest, best XP. Graveyard's little XP, it's a lot easier, but it's a lot less XP. This is a little bit harder. Running around lava biome, a lot more XP. Crystal biome is a lot harder to run around and doesn't give you that much more. So that's the best way to level up, running around lava biome. Or doing calendar stuff, you know. That's in a universe where you need something you can do always. Otherwise, just do calendar stuff. I mean, I've gained 600k XP today. It only takes about 1.5 mil to max. Oh god, top is always the rule. The rule is always the top one. I see. Neep accept me. How much for John Doe dagger? Chris, what the hell? Valor, I already gave you a SIBO. That's your you've hit your purchase limit. You've already traded for a SIBO. You don't need another one. Graveyard Crusher's Hammer. Yeah, Crusher Hammer you can run around in Graveyard, yeah. And Floral. Crusher Hammer's so good. That's why it's S tier. You can do that. But you need a Crusher Hammer for that. So, a little bit of a barrier. A tier 0 wooden sword. No. I produced 2 tier 0s with my name on it, and that's the only ones I'm ever producing. If people still have them, there you go. But I'm never making more. There's ultra rare items. I'm dead content embodied. Oh, let me see. The Adept helmet is crazy. The totem is fine. The Crusher armor is not dead, but the guest gun is... No, you're not that bad. Dead content embody would be using a piercer bow, a cerulean armor, a mushroom bomb, and what's a bad accessory? A tooth necklace. No, it's good. A ring of horrors. Oh man. He's leaving the 9 p.m. dip. And we were so flow stated. How do I have this? Kelly and maybe not pick us up. Yeah. If you're not in the party, you're not allowed, bro. The party doesn't have that high requirements. We are flow stating here. Solomon, you are barred until you write a written apology for running up and down with the TK. I won't forget your name. It makes me think of Saul Goodman. I've got a mnemonic device on your ass. I was lagging. A bad excuse. I hate bad excuses. At least have a good one. You can lie to me. You can tell me the truth. You can tell me you're just trying to grief. I'd respect that more. But lying? Blacklisted for life. You're not allowed the 9 lives. When there's guild rewards that only my guild has for 3 months, you will not have access to them. Think about what you've done. There are consequences to your actions. Punk. 9th in line. 600k. Yeah. Oh, this isn't a PS. You just have to join off my username, but, you know, probably not gonna... It might be a queue. Yes, I have been trading for Valor since Christmas. So I have a lot of Valor. I've kind of been the game, Valor-wise. I'm ready for when guilds get released. And cost me Valor. Guilds are going to cost a minimum of 100k Valor. You have to make one for 15k, 50k to make it bigger, and 50k again to make it even bigger. So basically, nobody's going to want to own guilds because they're going to have to spend 100k with no reimbursement. So I automatically just win. Because I don't care. I'm spending all my Valor on my guild. I'm pimping it out. It's going to have everything. Anything I can buy will be maxed. Oh, 20k Valor as a guild upgrade. Here you go. Well, I can't. We are broke. No, I can guarantee there's going to be people who already have Discord guilds that are going to have complete infights because they're going to have to say, you're not actually the leader, but I want you to be the leader so I don't have to spend Valor. You know, it's going to be like that. Like, you are going to be the leader, but you're not actually the leader. And then there's going to be people who, because they're the leader in the game, they're going to abuse the perms and cause entire wars. A follow on Roblox. Master. Oh, did I not pin it? Oh my god, is it not pinned anymore? Hold on. It's meant to be pinned. Wait. This probably seems very confusing to you because you're like, why is... Yeah, there's gonna be civil wars because there's technically no guilds. They don't exist. You can say you have a Discord guild. That doesn't really exist. Hold on, I need to pin it. There we go. They don't really exist. So as soon as they're actually in the game, we're gonna see what guilds become. And all I'm saying is, anybody a mythic or above is invited. I'm gonna be the first guild with 200 people. That's the goal. I'm filling my guild. I hate these guys. What? Battle passes. That was one of my my ideas for a name for my guild, Pixel Quest Battle Pass, but we're doing the 9 lives, so. Hopefully no one tries to steal my username for my guild. Hopefully they know. You better be earning from these. Yes, I am partnered, smiley face. Give me that. Give you what, bro? I haven't gotten anything. Cooked. I've only gotten 3 drops. Oh, plus the Shardbreaker, plus the Bastion. Bro, that Bastion's good. That's a buzzer beater. I'm gonna use that on the new world boss. Azure shards. Bro, I don't know why people don't kill the dog when it's on the bridge. Please. Just stop hitting it. It's never that serious. You're not gonna be able to loot the loot. Nah. If the devs got a bunch of... They said they're gonna allow for pre-holding of guild names. If the devs get a bunch of DMs saying, my guild's gonna be the 9 lives, I've had this name for years, and they get 5 people saying the 9 lives, they're gonna think something's up. Y'all are all cooked. It's free. Is that a trade you're offering to somebody? I mean, 2 of those items are worthless. The toy sword's a collector's item. I don't... If you're asking me, then obviously not. I don't care about those items. I'm here for another hour, humbly. So if you're 30 in queue, it might be lost. Guild name? No. We're fine. Surely they'll prioritize me over some random, you know, coming in like... I have an idea to make a... I think you actually, in order to claim a name, you need people backing you. I remember seeing that. Like, you need people vouching for you that this is... they're gonna be in this guild when it gets added. You can't just be a lone wolf saying, yeah, I want the name ABC. Like, dude, that's a crazy good guild name. Why would you think you can take that? Plus, the guild name is leaked because this is it. This is obviously gonna be it's gonna look like this when I actually have guilds. That's what you think. Like I said, if my name someone gets taken and they just don't care about me, I'll just do PQ Battle Pass. And if that gets taken, I'll do Neep's Domain. And if that gets taken, I'll quit the game. So basically, we got 3 I got 3 lives here. How much of Valor for Omni staff? I don't know, man. Not for sale. Valor might be worthless in 2 days if they add daily quests, so I don't really care about your Valor unless you have a lot. I got 3 accounts. You would need 3 Discord accounts. Yeah. Nerp's Domain might be, and that's my other option. That's my Discord server's name. It's not a JJK reference, but somehow not bad. If I quit the game gets taken, yeah. Yeah, what do I do if the guild name I'm quitting this game? It's over. I think you legitimately, I think they said in their little post about that you need as long as you have a few people, you know, vouching that they're going to be part of this guild. So you would need like people with you saying, yeah, I'm going to be part of this guild when it gets added. Luckily for me, I have at least one person. I'm sure, you know, anybody who's in the members priority queue would say, yeah, I'll join the 9 lives. So I have those guys. Bare minimum. Domain expansion, infinite cats. Your account items if you quit. No, they would rot in my vault to prove a point. And who are you, dog? You said what's up, and then you said I call dibs. The hell? Greedy. Unbelievable. Void staffers or what? It's not even worth my time. You don't do that. If you quit, play Vintage Story instead. I'm looking that up. Cousine. Did you just say dog what? Let me reiterate for the people in the back. I don't care about your dirty void staff. What is this? Don't show me these gross items. Those are bad items. Very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. I cared. What do you why you trade me, bro? Don't. Did we somehow run out? That's so sad. We burned them. They're gone. Our keys. Our hellfire. Bum item. I'm saying. Don't show me that garbage. Here, Neep. Here's an empty Coke can. A tissue that blew away in the wind. A trash can lid. Neep, you care about these, right? No. My legend luck better be better now. Bro, I am not known for being lucky. Don't you worry. My RNG is actually... You guys actually steal my RNG, we've learned. My RNG gets sapped by these people. What's funny is for a while, my drops... Okay. The way my drops worked was somehow Enderbull was spooned and did... Okay. The gist of it is, if you combined me and Enderbull's KC and combined our drops, it made perfect sense. It lined up exactly the drop rates. Enderbull just stole my RNG, but now that Enderbull's RNG is gone, I get all it. I got all my RNG back, so I get drops now. And you could still do that. If you combine me and Enderbull's kills and stuff, it makes sense. I've gotten 1 jeweled garment. He's gone 4 of them. He's gone 1 kaleidoscope and 0 shard breakers and the skin. If you combine me and Enderbull's crystal depths kills, the drops make sense. We're genuinely linked. It doesn't make for every boss. I swear, if you combine our KC and our drops, it makes perfect sense. I don't understand. It's a curse. Enderbull's gone 2 skins. I've gone 0. I should have a skin from TK. Use that tissue and recycle that can. Why should I recycle your garbage when you should recycle it yourself? Why should I have the burden of recycling your trash? Facts. YouTube made my username Evalulu. Delulu? Wait, what's that thing? Because you're a nice guy. No, I'm not. I'm evil. Rah. Did we... Wow, I have a lot of soul chests. Kick people from the server. I would if I could. I would become a dictator. You just look at me weird? And I'd kick them from the server. You just walk past me? I'd be the worst. I'd make so many enemies. Enderroll like a god. What? Trader in server. What? I don't trade for no reason. That should be ingrained in your brain. Neep the cat does not trade for no reason. If you want to trade me, you have to trade me when new items get released, and you have to have those new items. If the new world boss has meta items, I will trade for them. Multiple shard breakers. If it does not, don't trade me. I got 2 drops, the hell? Ban him. Why Enderbull kind? Yeah, exactly. Neep's not kind, or Enderbull's not kind. The hell? Have you seen Enderbull in Deepwoken? Man's evil. But you say the name is put by putting more emphasis on the Evo. So you want to be Evo Lulu? Like evolution, but Evo Lulu? That's stupid. Why do you want that? You're Evo. You're Eve Online, kid. I do know what the next update is. They're actually removing players from the game. It's just going to be like an idle game. You're not going to be able to play anymore. No, there is a quest rework. And a new world boss in 2 days. On Sunday. On Sunday. Guy keeps requesting like he didn't ruin my TK. And then spit in my face. And slap me. And call me a dirty rat. 1v1ing is coming out. Dude. Robbing Primadon loot. Hey man, I did that too. It's literally one of my videos. Of me trading when I stole a Storm Pale Morning. Or no, I stole Storm Pale Morning. That's why that's part of the reason I hate trading probably. Because trading in Deepwoken was just me getting scammed. Ozra's worth anything. It's worth what it is to you. Anything you get from mini bosses from killing things in the overworld is worth whatever it is to you. Which is probably very little. Valor stars are good. But you're not gonna be able to rob someone. Because anything easy to get is easy. Anything from, you know, overworld things is just easy to get. That's why. That's how I see it. Some people don't even see it that way. They think Cerberus bows are second coming of Christ, but don't worry about that. The reason Cerbos were good is because they were easy to get, but people just took that and said, oh my god, Cerbos are good. Before trading for an item, try to get it yourself. There may be a time you kill one of the boss and get it. You're welcome. That's what I do. I would never trade for an item before killing the boss. And it's a good thing I did that because I didn't get my first shard breaker until 70 or 80 or something. Waiting in line forever. Blocks. Bro, the guy who made the Neep the skin, the guy who's made the Neep the cat skin, he hasn't posted an updated thing. I'm so sad. At least I don't think he has. I've been looking. It's so sad. That was the only one making a Neep the cat skin. Trade a Serbo for stars. No. I don't trade for no reason. I don't need the Serbo. I don't need the stars. That entire trade does not concern me. I'm gonna buy this, is the situation. Someone might do that trade, but it ain't me. I don't think I have a serbo. Should I just do it? Do what? I don't trade because I don't know jack squat about values. I literally have a crown of all seeing. I don't know what to trade it for. To me, a crown is worthless, but to some people they glaze it. So I don't know. It's all opinions is the problem. Everyone holds a different opinion on items. There's a general consensus, but that general consensus is perpetuated by a few people. It's a few people, you know, saying things so convincingly that everyone thinks, oh, I guess. If certain people did not exist, items would be worth nothing. Really what it is. It comes down to people don't care about rare items in dead games. So. Did we run out? Are we out of Hellfires? Are we pathetic rats who can't even... That's so sad. Oh, wait a minute. How are we going to do the new war? I'm ready for the new war boss, bro. I think. Hopefully the keys are 5 Robux, so we can do a few. Can you be a goat and make a value list of all items? No, that's bannable. The reason that's bannable is because value doesn't exist. It's completely made up. The devs don't want people, you know, making these quote-unquote value lists. Because nobody can. Nobody's qualified. It's all made up in people's heads, and as soon as the opinions of items change, their value instantly changes. Quote-unquote. Because it's all just... It's intangible garbage. If you base it on rarity alone, you know, how many of an item exists, then it's very simple. But that's not what the values are, because people have collectively decided, oh, we just don't care about some of these. You know, so... And there's also no way to really know exactly how much of an item exists. People quit the game. People don't pick them up. People... the bot goes down. There's no way to really know. So there is no value. There's... The best value list you'll get is my tier list if you are not insane. If you don't want to be brainwormed thinking about trade values, then just look at my tier list and decide, oh, I want the meta items. That's all I care about. But yeah, someone made a value list and got banned. So it's just genuinely bannable. It's just market manipulation. I could make one and put a bunch of stuff that I feel is valuable, and 90% of people would disagree with me. And then 10% would, you know, agree. It's terrible. But if you just want to know what meta items are, then that's what my tier list is. But again, trade values don't exist. But also, I emphasize that you should, if you don't know why an item is somewhere on that tier list, you have to watch the video where I place it, because I explain why it's there. Some items are at places because they're easy to get. And trade-wise, that doesn't matter. As in, if an item is easy to get, trade value goes down. Who got banned? I don't know. Some dude who made a value list. Genuinely. This was a long time ago. This was during Halloween. Halloween was people making value lists and stuff. Because, you know, oh god, the game was still early on. There's only 50 legendaries. That request accepted. And yeah, you can get the bog skin. Troom skins are not unobtainable. You just have to find a troom. You just have to bother. Don't really care, but it's cosmetic, bro. Also, no, wait, remember the bog skin, the witch? Yeah, that's a good skin. I thought you meant the mushroom den skin, which is so ugly. You have a list for every new boss in a biome that released, but I don't see it. What? Oh, no. That new biome is not a tier list. It's the new biome. It says it in the title, right? Does the title not say tier list? Surely. you imagine I didn't put tier list in the title? I gotta look this up. You're stressing me out here. New crystal biome legendary tier list. There it is. Good. I called you a bum for not trading with me, and ever since that, you've been calling yourself evil. I'm noticing. You call me a bum for not trading with you? That's because you're disgusting and a dirty rat. And I would never trade. Anyways, what? Yeah, that's crazy. A lot of people just be letting their chats bully them, I think. Anyways. Yeah, the streamer is not a pinata you hit with a thing to get candy out of and other items. I'm just a normal player. I'm just a player just like you. A regular, everyday player. I'll be contacting my lawyer. No, please don't contact Big Quest. Please, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Here's a complimentary. I can't give you anything. Roderick, I guys not even listening to me, bro. I'll say it once more. Yes, treasure room skins will never ever be limited time. They are permanent implementations in the game. You just need to get it from the treasure room. Give him HP bots, nah. Hell, this is fire. Get it? Equivalent. I don't say that actually. Don't say I say that. No, you hit the streamer pinata and I insult you diligently. We both gain something. I wonder how that even happened. I'm trying to think of at what point streamers started to get seen as pinatas. It wasn't in the Fortnite days. No one ever asked Fortnite streamers for V-Bucks or anything. Yeah, it was after that. It happened after COVID. When I played Deepwoken, no one asked me for anything. It might have been Grow a Garden. The start of that era. The brain rot era. It must have been the brain rot era where people started asking for things so much. People felt so comfortable just asking people for things. Back in my day, asking someone for something, you had to warm up, bro. You're asking for a favor here. I mean, you gotta... With Sims. I think the brain rot era is really when I noticed people started asking. People got so comfortable asking for things. When I was a baby on the internet, bro, asking for something from someone was something you just did not do. They had no reason to even care about you. Yeah. Purely just the giveaway culture. And yes, streamers are rich. I'm literally just a regular player. The problem is a lot of people, they let themselves be pinatas. They just listen to their chat. Everybody who asks for something, they say, yeah, man. And they just got beaten. They're like SpongeBob getting in that Meat Canyon video. Party real quick. Yeah, I swear it was during the brain rot era. People started doing giveaways hardcore on Roblox at least. But yeah, streamers have no items, nor are they pinatas. Why does the streamer have to spend $500 on this game? And also, this game is terrible. I'm never spending hella microtransactions on this game. I hope you know that. This game is a goddamn robbery. In other games, spending 200 Robux would give you 10 keys. It is crazy that one is 200. I should be spending 300 Robux getting 15 seer keys. God damn. It's so bad. Yeah, yeah. The wrong kind of viewer is real. You get people who just want to beat the hell out of you for items. They don't offer pay to win. Yeah, it's pay to lose. That is true. If the thing is, if the keys were really cheap, it would just be everyone would just key it up. There'd be so many. You know, I'd have genuinely 500 TK keys. I'd trade an item and someone would give me, you know, 2k Robux, which would be 200 keys. I'd have a lifetime supply. But you don't need keys. You just go to the overworld. People stop playing the game at some point, but yeah. My contribution to this community is guides. You're welcome. You would never catch me going, yeah, man, here's a bunch of items. No. I need items. I'm poor. Help me. My frames are dropping. But yeah, anyways. That's the ramble about why you would never catch me doing a giveaway, because I don't want people who are just slamming me like a piñata. It makes me cringe. It makes me cringe really hard. There's, you know, those if you ever watched you ever seen a video that has giveaway in the title and you go to the comments and 90% of the comments are just like dropping their username, and then some of them are dropping their username and saying hello just to seem less desperate for loot. It's just cringe to me. Oh, the calendar's Hellfire. One of the best calendars, let me just say. I mean, I think I need to finally open a soul chest. I think this man, I never opened the soul chest this man made me open. Finally getting it. Wow. This guy, oh, there's a Hellfire up there. Oh my god. Yeah, literally, Enderable. It's literally what the comments are. It's Big Roblox Kid 572. Dude, nice video. Yo, what's up, man? IGN, please give me item 69. Like, dude. I'm a hella hate watcher of RSPSs, which are literally against the law in the game. It's IP theft. Anyways. And all those cultures in those games, in those communities, you know, they have 500 players, are people just doing giveaways. So all the comments are just the usernames, bro. Anything besides Coliseum. I was doing hella Prismics before. But Coliseum calendar. The best calendar, if I do say so myself. This plays Prince. Kaleidoscope meta. If Kaleidoscope becomes meta, it's a bad meta. But I have 4 of them, so I'm chilling, I guess. I'm doing what's on calendar, bro. I need to get the skin at some point, you know. I gotta be opening the chest, the red chest. I'm missing out here. For the next 4 days, calendar is my priority because the calendars are good. This dungeon might be laggy though. I don't want that. Actually, I do want that. Give me that. I mean, we've done a lot of Hellfires, but I'm just getting started. Deep, we're not just getting started. Please. Also, Kazine, weren't you trying to trade a Kaleidoscope away? Weapons from game mode dungeon is low-key better than farming. No. It's low key better and really low key. There are times when it is, but I would not do Dungeon Rush unless you need the coins. Is the thing. It is not good to do. It is not good to do unless you need the coins. A magic crypt, dude. So someone else can join. Fire emoji, but also sad emoji. But you can't wipe. Okay, yeah, sure. If you're like a complete noob and you just want to practice, then Dungeon Rush is good. The thing is, okay, I say don't do Dungeon Rush if you don't need the coins. If you at the coin cap, you know, if you're at the coin cap, there's no point. But a noob's not going to be at the coin cap. So of course he can do that. Hold your Coliseum keys until I get there. We'll do some more tomorrow, you know. It'll be on calendar tomorrow for 2 hours. What'll probably happen is we'll do the gauntlet, of course. And then I'll try to leave, and people keep popping Hellfire keys, not letting me leave. And then so it'll go on for 2 hours, and I'll leave. Then I'll come back, and we'll do humble, things. Then there's gonna be another gauntlet, and then the calendar's gonna swap to Inferno Chasm. Then we're gonna really do chasms. Chasm is serious, and then it's gonna be update day the day after. Is it not? Well, the thing is, you need to win to get the weapons. And it's only if you get drops. It's much more efficient just... And the thing is, most of the good weapons that you can get easily are not from bosses. They're from things that don't spawn in calendar. The mini bosses and the world bosses and stuff. The best weapon I've gotten in the Dungeon Rush, I don't even know. A Light of Soul, maybe? Like, genuinely. It's not even good. And I've done, 20 games. 20 games. You got a toy sword from what? Is that just your best weapon? Or you got as a drop? You can't get as a drop in... Can you? Can you get toy swords in Dungeon Rush? Is it Legacy? That's crazy. First leg, what? Free items, please. That's rage bait. You got a toy sword in Dungeon Rush. Are you serious? It drops legacy loot? Man, if only you got a nut coat. Rate me set. Oh boy. Wow. This is really fascinating. Yeah, you a lot of damage over time. Big dot guy over here. Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, I'm out. No, you can't be out. There's no checkpoint. You have to beat the Dungeon Rush. Do you not? Okay, wait. I'm so confused. You can't leave Dungeon Rush prematurely, or you don't get to keep the loot. You have to leave at a checkpoint or win. That's part of the reason. What do you mean you weren't risking dying, but you can't? Oh, you beat it. Then you didn't leave if you beat it. I don't think you're doing Dungeon Rush. I think you just did a Legacy Holiday Mansion. I'm so lost. The game mode. So you actually did the game mode and it actually gave you a legacy drop. So you have an untradeable toy sword. Can I see this? Can you show me the toy sword in your gift box? Gelidus. I want to see this. Send it in my Discord or something. Or DM it to me. Yeah, he's doing Dungeon Rush, but in the overworld, and someone popped a Legacy Holiday Mansion key. Like, I don't know how he pulled this off. I gotta see this. I gotta see an untradeable toy sword. Neep the cat. It's in the pin message. Deep's domain. I think it's a. I think I have it. I'm on the discovery page. I don't remember though. It might have taken me off discovery because I'm washed. I see a team reindeer. Look at him. Two daybreaks for dynamite. Please. Are you giving 2 daybreaks or are you asking for 2 daybreaks? I'll take two daybreaks. Bro, what is this? Look at all these good rolls. 5 good things, and I get the stupid. I understand it's all predetermined. I'll take 2. I don't need my dynamites, but you know, you gotta. Don't you have 4 more Hellfire keys? I mean, that you promised, you know. For me, Neep the cat. Offering coral staff. You know what I hate about that joke? Is that it doesn't even make sense. Even if you're going off the tier list joke of all that, you know, it's lower on the tier list. It's at the bottom of S tier for a reason, so people don't make that joke. Even though I would say that a coral staff has much more use for anybody, just the average new player, than anything else in S tier. It should be at the top of S tier if anything, but people would make that joke too much, so. Yeah. I'm good. What? Did you send this untradeable if there's not a toy sword in your gift box, I do not believe you. And I swear to God, I swear on everything, if I open this image and it is in your vault, I'm banning you. Did you send me it? This guy called me dog water, and I said, bro, I was about to say, why are you using PvP game insults on me? Now, where is it? Where is it, though? Where is it? Is it here? Where's the image? What is this? Hamster. What? Where is your gift box thing? I must see it. Hold on. Let me find my dynamite. Look at my health scrolls. I'm so ready. You're gonna ban me. No, show me this untradeable toy sword in your gift box. Because you got it in Dungeon Rush. I gotta see this. I need to see you opening this, scrolling down, and I need to see you hovering over some legendary. You know, I did, for example, where's mine? I have a floor. Anyways, I need to see untradeable. I need to see cannot be traded, trade locked. I better. Show me now. Chill on the bed. Nah, show me. Because you said take my word, and I don't do that. I'm curious now. You've piqued my interest. Rubs hands together. Accept me. Tempt her. You said you sound so convincing, you know? I can't help. I better. Why would you send this? Bow. Are we out of hellfires? Are we cooked? Go dungeon. No, 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 no. Now show me in your gift box. Take a screenshot. Windows key Shift S will take a screenshot and it'll put on your clipboard. So you Windows key Shift S, hold those three down, click and drag over the gift box where it is. Go to my Discord, plus press Control V on your keyboard in my general chat and press enter. You could on my life. What? You could just prove it. It's not like you suddenly drop the item on the ground, you know? It's an untradeable toy sword. The Makima gif. I didn't even scroll down, bro. Stop. Attack will give bleeding instead of true damage on Kaleidoscope. You think they'll do it the other way around? Oh no, I just died. Nah. You just lied on the internet. You just came into the internet, typed a few lies, and press enter. You're the first person to ever do that. Oh wait, no, you died? Then that means your death's on global deaths. That means your death is it's on global deaths right there. It's in your graveyard, actually. It's in your graveyard, your deaths. Can I get a screenshot of your graveyard death then? And then you hover over the item and it will show it's a trade lock toy sword in your graveyard. Let me see that. Please ban them. Bro deserves to be banned. It doesn't matter if you're in your private server. It's still on your graveyard. Like, even if you're in a private, it's still on your graveyard. This game documents everything you do, so it's impossible to lie. It's kind of funny, actually. I can't believe you lied to me, though. I can't believe you lied about getting a toy sword in Dungeon Rush. So the answer to the question, is Dungeon Rush the method to get items? No, because no, you can't even get items from Dungeon Rush. I for real did. No, you didn't. I wagged my finger. You were lying on the internet. How dare you? We're gonna go in circles. Just take a screenshot. Just take a screenshot. Yeah, a screenshot. That's the truth. If it's the truth, then you can go to your graveyard and you can see the item. And that's sad, bro. I was actually excited. I was thinking you can get legacy drops in the Dungeon Rush. That's really good. But I guess if you can't, unlucky. I died in Dungeon Rush. Nah, because you said you weren't gonna risk it and you got out earlier. You said, nah, I got out. I got my item and I left. I wasn't gonna risk it. I won. So you said a flame sword. Dog, that's Woodland Ruins. Ban. Ender will ban this person for 10 seconds. Or I will. I'm coming in. Banned. How dare you lie on the internet? Unbelievable. We don't do that here. Average day. Unreal. I've had enough of this. Accept a request. Wait. Oh, wait. What was that about? I saw you hating on me, Marcus. I cried. I shed a single tear. Oh, where was it? Somewhere. It's in some Discord. You called Neep a noob. Oh, where was it? I would never. No, I saw it. I forget where it was. I got Sibo from Drush. See, that's not a guy lying. That's real. What's a familiar trades? What's that? I pressed 5-minute ban. Damn, you really cooked them. How would you? It's crazy. I wonder if I can. that I retimed up for 10 seconds. They've endured a minute. Except me. One-handed. Bro, misclicked. I did get a Bloom Weaver and Ice Bomb from Dungeon Rush though. Yeah, but that's a Bloom Weaver and an Ice Bomb. that's not game changing. Though some guy I saw 2 Kaleidoscope. I guess you can get a Shard Breaker in Dungeon Rush, but good luck. GG. Does that make you familiar? Yes, that makes me that is something what someone said to me. I actually traded a toy sword for 120 tier 6s. And I traded another for 100. Best trades of my life. Bro, he was definitely AFKing or something. That happened to someone yesterday or last time too. That's a crazy death. The average that's a global death I gotta check. Dude. You can't be doing this. Alright, let me check this. Yo, what does that give? Global deaths. No, is the bot down? No. The bot went down a minute. No, wait, it's just not here. Bro, the bot went down genuinely 30 seconds ago. Nice, yeah, I'll take that advice. What the hell? Why do you have... You know what? This is such a rare key. The history of this is, one, you only got during Christmas, and you only got it if you were a reindeer. And you only got it if you were a reindeer, and you claimed it within 6 hours of the update. The legacy TK keys are the most rare thing in the game, genuinely. That's crazy. A toy, you can't get a toy sword in Dungeon Rush. You can't get legacy things in Dungeon Rush. So it's a 0 in a million, I guess. 0% chance. It's impossible. As they say. That's why I know you're lying. Use the sigil. The sigil is better than the totem by a lot. How many? I'll give you 1,000 fireworks for your toy sword. No, you did not get it. Oh my god, you got it as a card. You didn't get as a drop, did you? Bro, you got a toy sword card. That's completely different. You don't get to keep those when you win. Yes. I'm gonna slap you. Yeah, you don't keep those. You don't... When you win, you don't get to keep those. If you got to keep those, Dungeon Rush would be OP and it would kill the game. Because you would just get every item so easily. Dungeon Rush prints items. Unbelievable. I knew this guy was lying. Bro, can we stop? This guy just keeps getting robes. Never mind. He doesn't have a shard breaker. He did get a shard breaker drop. What a fool. But I got a mushroom bow. Yeah, you get to keep them as drops. If it's a drop, you get to keep it. If it's not, you don't. I'm ready for that weekend luck boost. I'm so ready. Look at this. I will get something. These are low-key bad chests. Fine, we got... You know what? Whatever, bro. I don't know what's happening, but... If we've gotten to the bottom of this, your confusion. The Xmas leg pop-up. Yeah, you got to see the jingle, which is my, whatever it's called. Was it the super... No, the super chat sound is just legendary pop-up. Do you like that all the sound effects are legendary pop-ups now? You ain't getting anything. Dude, I low-key got like 3 festive footwears or something. I'm chilling. Remember the day this was on calendar? Oh my god. I remember like it was yesterday. We did 3 hours of Frozen Depths, and at 9 p.m. I got a festive footwear. Right before I left, I got a festive footwear. And I used that festive footwear for running around and stuff. That was a beautiful item. And I said it should be better, and then they had Spectrum boots. I did not do the Auga Layer Tubo. I went through and did legendary pop-up sounds and the holiday pop-up sounds. And I modified all the volumes, and 1 bit on Twitch no longer does a sound effect. No, fireworks are not worth something. That was a joke. Someone actually asked me to give them something for fireworks, and I pointed and laughed at their face. And now people trade me fireworks because I hate the item. I have a YouTube short of me popping fireworks, calling them garbage. So I see. I was AFK. I was looking at Light of Soul stat. I had my SIBO. Can I trade my Kaleidoscope for SIBO? Okay. Unlucky. No. Layer 2 bell. If you get a mushroom boat, no. Anything you get from cards, you do not keep. The only thing you ever will keep from Dungeon Rush is things you pick up from the ground. 2K fireworks for SIBO. I will... This was pre-New Year. Someone was saying you could pop fireworks for New Year's. Don't hand me these. Where's particles? Legacy Christmas keys in my alt. What's up, my boy? This guy came back. Guy left and came back. How dare you? You know, we just print in. Someone placed a legacy TK key, so that ruined my day. You know, it's the usual. I've not gotten anything from any of this except the final, the boss and the chest of the only thing that's to give me anything. So that's cool. You ain't getting anything. I know, right? Fine, the weekend luck bonuses start. The weekend luck bonus is starting, so I'll get hella stuff. Mad hat for leather armor. It's 16 dex, 16. What? Nothing has those stats, so he probably gave you cerulean, which is even funnier. Okay, so you got a good item and then traded it for a bad item again. You just can't win, bro. A molten rig. Now you got scammed. You just scammed yourself again. You got out of the trenches and then re-scammed yourself. It's so over. Bro, you just have to stop trading. I always use it. Yeah, but you can get it so easily. The molten... Do you know what it's from? It's from the Inferno God. It is garbage. It's a trash drop. So you went for my Void Staff? Bloomweaver, Light of Soul, and a Mushroom Bomb. So 3k Valor to a Mad Hat, which is the trash drop of Mad Hatter, to a leather armor that would have been okay. And then you re-scammed yourself by getting a Molten Ring. This guy turned 3k Valor into a Molten Ring. Unlucky. Trading needs to be stopped. Valor. We thought the Shardbreaker was gonna get nerfed, and it actually got buffed. We thought it was going to get nerfed, and it got buffed. So I don't know if they thought it was a nerf. It's not unlucky. It's a Daybreaker. That was even worse then. The Daybreaker is a better item. I don't think Molten Ring is really easy to get. It's not that it's bad, it's that it's good because it's really easy to get. It's a noob trash overworld drop. It's a poverty setup. It's an item you get as yourself when you need a good item and you can't do bosses because it's so easy to get. No. It is not enough Valor for anybody. Just because an item is good, if it's easy to get, it's worthless in trades. And I like extreme examples. Imagine this. There's an item that is 1000 health, 1000 dex, 50 defense. It's an accessory, okay? That's crazy, right? Now imagine every 5 seconds, one of them spawned in Haven for you to just pick up. Would you trade for this item? It's really, really good, bro. It's really good. Yeah, but it's so easy to get. That's an extreme example of a really, really good item, but also really, really easy to get. But there's a lot of items that are good and then easy to get. And that's one of them. So that's why I say it doesn't matter if an item's good. Why do you trade for it? Can I have tier 8 staff or tier 7? No, you might try to trade it. You'll somehow manage to trade it down to a fire claymore. You cannot be trusted with anything. You need to ban yourself from the trading hub. You need to bar yourself. You're not allowed back in the trading hub. Every time you go there, you lose items. This is bad, bro. If not everybody can profit at the trading hub, someone's losing items and you were the one losing. You need to lock in. Brian's over here trying to scam you too. Run away. Run away from him. You got this guy going, hey man, you want to trade? You're free loot, bro. Just stop trading. You need to become an Iron Man. You need to ban yourself from trading. You have a lot better time, I think. He will scam you. Genuinely, every time every trade you've brought to me has caused me to have a tear fall from my eye. You were banned from trading. Oh my god. Okay, let me see. Brian, can you guys trade? Can you guys trade here? Can you guys trade in the chat so I can see the discussion? I won't chime in. I just want to see what the interaction is. I want to know how you get to this trade. Yeah, literally never go to ban yourself from the trading hub and you'll gain more items. I haven't gone one. You're just haven't killed enough. What's the best thing you have? Oh boy, here it comes. I always play Rod MG. That's crazy. Yes, I do. I am talking about you getting banned from from trading. You should be. It should be illegal. I should have the ability to tell the devs to ban people from trading. I need you to be locked out of trading hub. You are not safe there. There needs to be an age restriction. Uh-oh. Like, please, Cesari. He's not allowed to go back in the trading hub. You have to stop him. Okay, no one chime in. Just let him react. Wait, so you say jeans are not good, but you say everything else is good? You say a Mad Hat is good? What's going on? Never mind. I'm not gonna chime in. I'm gonna let this process. I just can't help myself. Just keep talking. Just keep trading. I'm so interested in this. I'm so invested. No, Jeeja's not good. Oh, hell nah. What else you got? It's very good. Bro, let it ride. Bloom is bro. Uh-oh. Remember, guys, if you can't convince someone your item is good, convince them their item is bad. That's trading 101. Oh my god. It's not buddy. It's easy to get. W sword, W def, buddy. They are not buddies. They are not friends. They're opposite of buddies right now. Oh, we're down here. Have we run out of Hellfires? I'd not be surprised. I have 5 legacy. There will, but you don't care about with legacy keys. You don't care about whether or not they're on calendar because it doesn't actually give a boost or anything. There's no weekend luck boost, or there is a weekend luck boost, but there's no luck boost for calendars. You should pop them on the weekend because a 1.25 times luck boost on the weekend for 5 keys is like you did 6. But this Gesco would help your damage trade. Those are the type of trades that, you know, happen. There are some people who, even if they're they don't have a strong enough backbone. They have no backbone. So if they hear, there's some people that they could be me. They could have my setup and they would hear, bro, Shardbreaker's bad from 5 people. And they would say, oh, what's better? And they get scammed. Y'all need backbones. Fire emoji. Or to not trade. One or the other. If 10 people told me Omnistaff was better, I wouldn't believe them. But there are people, I would actually flame them. But there's people who would hear that and trade the Shardbreaker for an Omnistaff. I'm looking for Serbo. I have Serbo, but it's too good for you. Oh my god. Flame him. This is so fire. Yeah, he's 10 and you're trying to scam him. You're a bad person. Where's my popcorn? Bro, I'm so I'm not even looking at the boss. I'm reading the chat. Let's see if you know basic math spelled incorrectly. BASIC. You're welcome. Don't ban him. Don't ban him. You guys have to keep trading. This is crazy. And we'll ban this kid. Well, we're starting to be. Oh my god, they're fighting. It's an all-out brawl in the. It's so good, bro. Is this how all the trades go that end up with you getting robbed? Dude. I did 5%. That's how you know I wasn't even watching. The only person paying attention is Marcus. Oh my god. Well, I use my 4 Hellfire keys, obviously. Damn, damn, I'm already in overtime. Make this a YouTube short. This ain't a good YouTube short, bro. It doesn't make any sense. This is one of those moments that'll never be known. What's on calendar? Serpent Catacombs. That's a banger. Oh. Oh. Well, I'm gonna check the overworld before I vanish. Place Hellfire. I don't have any Hellfires, bro. I use mine, and everyone used theirs. We did probably 100. Genuinely. We was locked in, foo. We didn't even go to the overworld. We just heated up. We low key. Get it? Neep's ready for the weekend. Neep will not die to the new 106%. Neep will not die to the new boss. It will not kill me. It will be easier than Seer Cope. Yeah, can you guys trade so I can giggle? Light Soul or Prism Staff? Oh, Prism Staff. The Light of Soul is a switch, not a main hand. You can swap to the Light of Soul before you use your spell for healing, and then use the Prism Scepter for everything else. Prism Scepter low-key better than Omni Staff. Oh my Glurbo. And I'm armor broken. Okay, there. He needs heals. Why did Promise Neverland just flash in my mind, bro? Where are these memories coming from? Anyways, oh, it's dead. Yes, luck boosts work on soul chests. We have confirmed with a developer that Clover's holiday blessings, weekend luck boost, all of that applies to chests, to soul chests. So basically the time to open soul chests is on the weekend with every Clover active before the gauntlet. Pop all your Clovers and then open them all. And then they'll be used in the gauntlet too. I give you Slicer for Bloom. Damn, just a real trade. First non-chest drop, by the way. It's extremely a W. Hey man, never trade for an item you plan to trade again. Terrible. I'll pass. It's crazy. Actually not a bad trade. That's surprising. This guy's not scamming him. You guys said night crew. Don't, bro, you said afternoon crew 2 hours ago. Can we ban this guy? Yo, what's up, morning crew? Yo, what's up, afternoon crew? Yo, what's up, night crew? It's been 25 minutes. Slicer has higher demand. I demand you stop lying to him. No one cares about Slicer armor. Dex armor in general is dead content. I moved all my Dex armor out of S tier because they're just not anymore. Robes are better. Robes have usurped them. A Prism robe is better than all Dex armor in the game. It's crazy. Marcus, more like Mar. Shut up. That's not my name. Why do you say that? Please donate. I love that game. Hey man, you are an alien. You know why? Because I just can't stand you being on the same planet as me. You're my most favoritist. I don't. You. Never mind. I don't even want to respond. Pass. I don't even want to. I said we went to elementary school together, and now you're typing like you're 4.5, bro. We can't be doing this. Don't go to Trading Plaza, bro. Every time you come out of there, you get broker. You get scammed. You are the victim there. Well, fine. I don't even like you. I love you. Never mind. I don't even like you. I love you. What? I need more health. I need 75 more hellfires, and then I'll be okay. I'm gonna go Trading Plazing, and you should tell me WFRL. LLLL, for real, for real. How do I ban somebody? That's good and probably true. Since the day this game came out, my main focus has been to not allow misinformation to spread. Because a lot of games, what'll happen is people will make things up. And if there's nobody to tell them they're wrong, it'll just become the truth. I did not allow that. In the early days, it was people saying tank builds were meta. Notice how no one's a tank now? I saved the day, bro. This game would be cooked if I had not fought against the tank builds, bro. There'd be 90% tanks. Half of you wouldn't be using shard breakers. Half of you are saying in your mind, I won't even be playing the game. Anyways. I would love to see an alternate universe where I do not exist and this game does. I'd be very curious to see what it's looking like. And that's not me saying man, but I've definitely had an impact somewhere. And I wish I could know. We should Floral Depths keep. Bro's just trying to do his quest. No. All my homies hate Floral Depths. I'm gonna put you in a... Never mind. Gotta hop on Deepwoken. That's a banger. Deepwoken is in a very rough space right now. They're going through a hard time. Curse Gear is low-key killing Deepwoken, and I will be playing Curse Gear when it comes out. I don't know when it's I think it's coming out on Saturday, maybe, actually. I might low-key play Curse Gear. I might stream that instead. I mean, I might do the Gauntlet and then play Curse Gear, because, like, that's a new game. I don't know when it's coming out, though. The Deepwoken killer, genuinely. I'm low-key in a flow state. You see that? I just dodge things like it's a bullet hell. Yo. I think you might be the first person to ever get a double drop of the two weapons. And then Enderbull's over here crying about it. Unlucky, bro. What is Curse Gear? Okay, so here's the gist of it. Rogue Lineage was the best RPG game ever. Then in the background, they were working on Deepwoken. And Rogue Lineage was... All the devs would say, Deepwoken's a side project, it's fine. It's not going to kill the game. Deep killed Rogue Lineage, and it completely usurped it. Now, we're at an era where Deep is sort of on the chopping block. And they're working on this Curse Gear. 90%... The dev team is working on Curse Gear, you know. And now that's releasing. So there is a world where... Deepwoken's on 300 concurrent, doesn't get updated, and Curse Gear becomes the new game in that genre. So it is a rising star is what you need to know. So basically, I'm very curious. Is there a new code? There's not even a new update. It's a PvP game, parry based. Probably gonna have it has like building and stuff. It's kind of crazy. There's a lot of drama about it. What is it about? Well, I don't know if it's permadeath. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know that much. I assume it's very similar to Deepwoken, but it's gonna have... It's weird, actually. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I can give you a hug. Can we run Crystal Depths together? What? No, I just do it because Marcus won't let me escape. Yeah, Augmonts is a video, but I don't know. His video is just about the guild building and stuff. You know, building the guild base, the Citadel. Can I trade 2k Valor for Ashen Flag? Sure, bro. If it's in one trade. Isn't Darza's domain dead? That's what I heard. I'm just parroting, but that's what I heard. Darza's Dominion. Loki, it's time to wrap it up. If the update wasn't delayed, I'd be gone already because I'd be thinking, man, gonna be a long day, you know, but it's not. It's gonna be an awkward day. I hate when it's Sunday because the gauntlet starts on Saturday. So I'm basically just like, you know, beep boop beep boop. Also, it means the tier list is delayed today because I can't make the tier list a day after, but I don't know. You don't need a joke. Everyone wants a shard breaker. I've given everyone the blueprint to getting it. You know, I've showed a Crystal Depths key clear over and over. I've showed hundreds of Crystal Depths clears. It's free. I sold it once. Fire emoji. I want Light of Soul. What? Dungeon has gone very laggy since the golden era. I don't know where their optimizations went. Back in my day. Ooh, now I think about it. Oh, wait, never mind. Yo, what is this GIF? Why would you send this? Ow. That's Bladar Online, by the way. Which may be a fire game one day. What the hell was that? Oh, that's Lamar taking the moment. Oh my god, I missed it. Ow. Light of Soul Wanter in this server. Yeah, that'd be 7. You know, I'll do this Prismic as my final dungeon. I have guessed 666 gun and cap, crusher armor, and budding tome. Can I solo Crystal Depths? Okay, don't ever ask me that question. Never mind. Yes, you'll be fine. You'll actually be really fine. You'll be fine. You genuinely be. It's gonna take a while, but it's gonna be fine. You'll be alright. You'll be good. Nah, it's low-key a good setup. That's top 10 best setups for soloing. I'm bad at dodging. Well, then you're gonna die. Everything there does true damage. Okay, here's the thing. The reason you're bad at dodging is because you have an ego. Have you absorbed that? Now, the reason that is happening and making you bad is because in your brain, you have to dodge everything. But no, what you need to do is only dodge the things that do damage. In the Crystal Depths, if you completely ignore the random side projectiles, you will take no damage. You just have to dodge the sick ones and the hands. That's it. The sick and the hands. And if you just let everything else hit you, and you won't die. Sick prevents you from healing. Maybe you shouldn't try Crystal Depths, bro. Sick the skull makes so you can't heal. That's crazy. Everyone's bad at dodging. You can't dodge everything. I have a worm robe. Don't wear that. You'll die. There's no defense. Just avoid the sick projectiles. Anyways. There's an update in 2 days. We thought it was tomorrow. It's not. Sad face. Save your things. Save your Hellfires. Oh, you don't res a million people with me? Well, yeah, I'm not solo. I mean, I've got the homies. The squad. I paved this path, bro. I used to have 12 queues doing, whatever it's called. Serpent Catacombs with a coral staff. Yes, Eastrat is done to hit list, but it's a very it's exactly what you expect, bro. He's sitting in the corner half the fight. Marcus, please. Deep wants to leave. Can't do this to him. No, I have 75 more Hellfire keys, and I will use them while you sleep. He'd be a tucky win. Yeah, you should tuck me in by not breathing. Yo, I could buy 1,000 gambles, should I? My gift box would be 75 rows. Leeching Neep streams, bro. I'm the one leeching, no? It's not leeching. It's called playing with a group of people. Dodge the hand projectiles and the sick projectiles and just let the random RNG projectiles that do 20 damage hit you. Just ignore them. Don't worry about them. And it'll be a lot easier to dodge what matters. A lot of people try to dodge everything and you just can't. You have to dodge what does damage. Pog. 100 gamble video because there's watch ads. I don't want to. Stupid. Look at all my Valor. Look at all this Valor I gained today. It was Neep's out of here. Neep's kicking you all from the party. Update is not tomorrow, but it's Chasm tomorrow, so we'll do that, I guess. All my channel points to open all your chests. I wouldn't. I'd refund you. Gauntlet tomorrow. I'll be here for the gauntlet. The first gauntlet. In 14 hours. But then I'm leaving after that. And then I'll come back for the second gauntlet. Then I'll leave. Then I'll do a third gauntlet. But you won't see me. And I won't do the one in the middle of the night. 500 doubloons right now. I'd smile and ban you for letting. I would hope you put a really long message. There's a text-to-speech, and the text-to-speech is very funny. And I'd give you members priority queue. Hold up. Oh. Wow. You'd have permanent access to this. $2, bruh. There are literally $30 on the black market. I mean, I don't know the black market. Wow. So what is this? What is this gift, bro? Why would you send this? Why would you send that? Why is that there? Your recommendeds. What are my recommendeds? Am I gay? Femboy test. Hooked. Is this just Vampire Survivors? Quiver. I'm quivering for real. It doesn't show me the player count. I see. In continue. Bro, don't worry about that. Definitely copyright. What is this trash ass game, bro? Bam. It's low key not trash. What? Oh, oh my god. I'm literally goated at this random game. Oh my glurbo. Game is so... I'm already addicted, Loki. It's a bit... Why are you here, bro? Go... Bam! Bam! I might be the best player in the game. I might genuinely... Hold up. I'm turning the volume back on. Delete the party. That's probably good. Perfect. That means it gives the first person who joined the party the leader. Or the oldest member. Game is low-key fire. My graphics are on 1. I can't close it, bro. It's low-key fire. Hope it's not copyright. Wait, that's crazy tech. Game's low-key fire. I carried. My KD's the best. Anyways. Go to Eep. It's Sunday, unlucky.